Hello, everybody, and welcome to tonight's episode of Critical Role, where a bunch of us nerdy-ass voice actors sit around and play Dungeons & Dragons. Before we get started for tonight's session, we do have some announcements to get through, beginning with the first of our two sponsors tonight, Sam with Old Spice.
Ooh. Old Spice,
guys. Sure.
Yep, that's happening. So weird. It's not on the prompter, so I'm stealing your script. Here we go. Tonight's sponsor is the master of scents. There it is, Old Spice, and their brand new Witcher scents. The world of The Witcher was full of bad smells because Old Spice didn't exist yet, and damn did those people need it. Now, to celebrate the release of the second season of The Witcher on Netflix, Old Spice has created 6 scents with a T. 3 amazingly good and 3 very, very bad. So you can smell just like you belong in the 1200s. And tonight, we're lucky to have a sneak peek at these wondrous scents from Old Spice. So thought it would be fun to get let each of you take a whiff and see if you can guess what these scents are.
Oh boy.
You have a scent before you. Take a sniff one at a time. Tell me what you think, what it smells like, bad or good. Taliesin, you're up first. Go.
Oh God, here we go. Okay, that's base notes of leather, with a high notes of sweat. Some animals' pheromones. I'm going to guess this is the smell of your bedroom, Sam.
Correct.
Yeah. Look at that.
No, actually, this one's called Roach, named after Geralt's horse. I said his name.
You said it right. Thank you.
Big Witcher fan. Liam, you're up next.
Oh, hold on. Let me break the seal. Okay, this is if you buy a chili cheese dog, but you're late for an audition, so you save it in your car for later. Then you nail the audition, and you go so excited you forget to eat, and the chili cheese dog, it rolls under your seat, because that's where they go, and they stays there for 2 months. And the heat from your car, cooks it over and over until one day you find it, and you kind of, but you get the role, and that's all that matters.
That's very descriptive, and it sounds delicious. That stench, that smell is called the smell of surprise. It's actually quite lovely.
This one actually smells good, and the script makes no sense.
A little side note, I wrote the script before they gave me the sense to smell. All right, next up is Laura. Take it away.
Oh, no. Smell it. Actually smell it. Do it. Open it.
Come on, go.
Oh, good.
Why are you going to go so close?
Why did I really smell it? That smells like if Jar Jar Binks was a smell. It's like something I would never, ever, ever want to experience again.
Correct. Misa smell good. That one's called Kikamura Corpse. Okay. Ashley, Yusa up next.
Okay. Oh, you're taking off the plastic.
Oh,
yeah. I don't wear deodorant, so I don't know how to use these things.
You don't?
Yes, she does.
She'll never know.
Okay.
Question.
Fresh anteater pit. Fresh anteater piss? South American variety, no question. Final answer.
Correct. That one's called Blaviken Before the Butchering.
Ooh.
Very good job, though. Very descriptive.
Good. This one smells good. Yeah,
That one's good. Okay, Travis, you're up.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, God.
Oh, yeah, nice try. This is just Laura's perfume. I love you, Ben.
I love you, baby.
Oh, that is so sweet, but incorrect. That's called Yennefer's Underarm, and it is delicious. All right, last up, Robbie. I saved the best for you, sir.
Of course. Jesus. The full hit.
Put it back.
That is, no, hold on. It's pungent, tangy, I would say, and sophisticated yet beautiful. This is bathwater, unmistakable.
Absolutely right. It's called Geralt's bathwater.
Put it back. I just got a stray scent out of nowhere, and I don't know who it came from or what stick.
That is real people in there, for sure.
And because Marisha didn't get to go, we only got 6 cents today. I'm going to give you a bonus round. This time, you're going to smell me. And I think what I'd like to... Oh, you're just going to go in? Okay. Oh gosh, she's in for 2.
Yeah, that's real bad. Yeah, it smells like Omar's broccoli farts, a little methane, roadkill.
She's in it.
Kid Rock. I imagine this is what Kid Rock smells like.
That's interesting because I was going to say I haven't put on the scent yet. That's just me. That's just my natural smell. I was going to put one on. But you kind of jumped the gun. But thanks.
Sorry.
That's great. I guess I need some of that Yennefer's underarm.
Try this one.
Thank you. Oh, it's big.
I've always just wanted to see how far they go. You get a lot of product.
Listen, no matter which one of these awesome Old Spice scents you slather on to hide your 800-year-old body funk, you're in for a delectable sensory treat. 3 are great, 3 are terrible. In the meantime, go check out all the fantastic Old Spice scents from the Witcher world for yourself now at oldspice.com/Witcher and enter their giveaway for a chance to win the good scents and the scented trading cards. What? Matt, back to you.
Wait, they're doing trading cards? Just like in the game? You guys.
Well, that broke her.
What?
Well,
Do they also have sexy ladies on them? I don't know.
but you have to patch it to get the actual uncensored version. Thank you so much, Old Spice, for whatever the hell our room smells like now.
It's unique, you guys.
That was so much.
It is special. It's
really.
It smells of season 2.
It smells like an episode of Hoarders right now. Our second and much better smelling comparison to this mixture right now, sponsor Ghostfire Games. Our friends at Ghostfire Games have their new episodic subscription service, Fables. Each fable consists of 6 episodes released monthly, and in each of the episodes are 4 chapters. Now, each episode is about 80 pages, and also comes with digital maps and digital tokens, making the perfect all-in-one adventure. And first up is a grim hollow adventure, Citadel of the Unseen Sun, an adventure set within a world where the sun has vanished from the sky and vampires rule the land with an iron fist. Check it all out now at ghostfiregaming.com/fables-critical role. And if you sign up for the Fables membership before December 31st Eastern Time, you will get your subscription for $9.99 per month for the first 12 months. I think that's it for our sponsors. Marisha, you had something to talk about.
Yes, this is our last episode of Campaign 3 for the year, you guys.
Oh, shit. 2021.
And we're out.
Just for the, 12 episodes are out. We're taking off the last 2 weeks of December for our cast and crew to have a relaxing holiday break, and we will return to Campaign 3 with episode 9 on Thursday, January 6th, 2022.
So 391622.
Wait, what?
What?
3 9.
Episode 3, campaign
Oh,
3,
3.
episode 9, first month, 6th date,
You can't even
year
say.
22.
Making it worse.
We got it.
Mark your calendars. Nah. That's it. That's my announcement.
Thank you, Marisha.
Matt doing more
Sounds
announcements.
ruined us.
Thank you, Marisha. Thank you, Sam. We do have news also from Darrington Press. The Tal'Dorei campaign setting Reborn is coming January 18th. The creative team includes my fellow designers Hannah Rose and James Hayek and a slew of talented artists. We've packed this book with lore, subclasses, monsters, magic, and even a gorgeous poster map with cartography by the amazing Andy Law. We cannot wait for you to discover how Tal'Dorei and Vox Machina have changed in the 2 decades since their campaign, and so much more. Now visit darringtonpress.com to learn more about this. And with that, I believe it is time for us to jump into tonight's episode of Critical Role.
One by one we climb until we reach the top. 2 by 2 we fall. Will we meet our end or meet our destiny? Hold your breath and roll.
How do you want to do this?
It's Thursday night. All ye critters, come join us. It's time to continue our flight. There is magic and mystery. Who knows what will happen? He might. But one thing's for sure, we never give up on the fight. From the healer to the renegade, we all share the same goal. Adding more allies, taking more chances. Hold your breath and roll.
You can certainly try.
It's Thursday night. All ye critters, come join us. It's time to continue our flight.
and welcome back. So, last we left off, this group of heroes, upon forging themselves a space here in the city of Drusar, you encountered some dangerous denizens, you made some allies, and you began to discuss about the possibility of this becoming a thing. Upon searching some of the various rumors that are swirling about, you had heard that there were mysterious vanishings, people who have gone missing around the Dreamscape Theater. You went and got tickets for the show, enjoyed the performances, and then began to ask around for information about these recent disappearances. As you began to travel about, you pieced together some interesting details, met some curious characters, and eventually found yourself ambushed in the back alley where these disappearances you discovered had been occurring as a part of the wall seemed to attack you. You managed to defeat this strange, amorphous, nightmarish wall creature, and as it lay slain on the ground, the wardens, the Wilders, came to inspect. The brief interrogation to yourselves, and being supported by the denizens of the Dreamscape Theater as well, you were given a pass. And as they continued to inspect the body of this corpse and hopefully close their investigation into these disappearances, of which they did not do the hard work, you began to walk away, where in the alleyway there was someone awaiting you. A older gnomish gentleman that seemed to have been keeping an eye and an ear open to your penchant for seeking out missing persons. Upon introducing themselves, you met Chetney. At which point you went ahead and said, walk and talk, we're gonna head to the Spire by Fire and we can figure out what the hell is going on. And that is where we pick up. As you all now exit the alley on the side of the Dreamscape Theater to make your way back towards the Spire by Fire, this strange new character is in tow with just the briefest of introductions.
I like your shoes. They're so pointy.
Oh, thank you, yes. I've had them for years.
How many years?
Actually, I can't actually remember. It's been decades. Let's say 75.
Wow.
85. It's been a lot. It's been a while.
Decades or years?
What?
Never mind.
Do you mind us asking your age? We just went around a little bit with an older gentleman, and we just want to make sure that we take good care of you.
You're awfully nice. I mean, I could be fucking armed to the teeth. You don't know me.
Are you armed to the teeth?
Yes. What the fuck is going on with you? Holy shit.
My name's Lana.
Don't touch me! I'll cut you! Oh my god.
That tracks. That tracks.
She's with you?
Yeah.
Part of the deal? Okay.
Part of the deal.
Cool.
You said you needed our help.
Well, it seems like you guys are good at finding people. Huh?
Did you say fighting or finding?
Finding!
Well, I don't actually know how good we are at finding.
What would make you think that?
What, the guy paid you for finding people that went missing? No? You were looking for...
Yeah, well,
Did I miss something in that exchange?
They were dead, though.
Yes, and in fact, we keep finding dead people.
Oh.
More dead than alive.
Just dead folks?
I think we're trying to branch out.
Oh, well,
We'd
maybe,
love to find live ones, but so far just dead ones.
maybe give me a call when you get your shit together and find the live ones. I'll see you around.
We should just let it go.
Oh.
It's all right.
Do you need to be escorted back to like a house or something? It's late.
Oh, you lost?
No. What?
I'm sorry.
You're so like all up in my shit. Take a step back, in fact, blue boy.
All right. Blue boy. Vaguely offensive.
You're all rushing up on me like you know me. You don't.
Sorry.
I could be a criminal.
Are you?
Are you?
Maybe.
What else might we not know about you?
I don't know. Buy me a drink. We'll see what comes out.
Maybe that's a good idea. That's a good idea.
That's a great idea.
What do you like to drink? What was your name?
Chetney.
Chetney, that's right. What do you like to drink, Chetney?
Anything that burns. Makes me feel young.
I think we can arrange that. Also, we're all just fucked up right now. We should probably sit down somewhere for a little while.
Still near dead.
Yeah.
I thought you were already dead.
Well, you know.
More than normal.
Well, it's debatable.
So, follow along.
Have you been to the Spire by Fire?
I don't think so.
Have you been in town for a while?
Yeah, you from here? Live here? Passing
A couple weeks. No, I came to find someone here, and I'd been spending some decent time with him, and then he just fucking disappeared.
Him who disappeared?
His name's Gurge.
Gurge.
It's a great name.
Gurge. I didn't fucking name him. Why are you telling me it's great?
Gurge.
E or a U, Gurge?
I didn't ask him how his name was spelled. What is your deal?
I'm sorry, I'm just curious.
Shit.
Shit.
Look at all your stuff is clean and nicely. I don't see a wrinkle on you.
I don't have a wrinkle on me. I'm gonna wander more into the group.
Keep an eye on you.
So, were you spending time with Gurge here in the city? Or?
Yes.
And he ditched you.
Well, no, I was supposed to meet him yesterday morning, and he just wasn't there, but there was kind of like a ruckus where he was, and shit was he was a messy individual, don't get me wrong,
Well,
but then...
First off, who is Gurge? He's your brother, your friend, a colleague.
No, someone I was just sort of introduced to. He was helping me out.
Okay.
Helping you out
So a
with...
new acquaintance.
What do you need assistance with?
I just need to find him, that's all.
So everything was kind of destroyed where he was supposed to be?
I looked a little tossed about, but again, he was a messy motherfucker, I tell you what.
Do you know if did you happen to see any of the furniture that was in disarray? Was it moving on its own?
Thank you.
I was, yes, good
The
job.
furniture?
The furniture.
Yeah.
Did it look like someone had scuffled it up, or did it scuffle itself?
Did it have a personality?
It was on its side, like in the room.
Oh, so it didn't attack you?
No, but it was very well made. I mean, this was really, really nice craftsmanship. You could tell that, because you can tell the handmade stuff from the shit they just, put through the machines and whatnot.
Very true.
Yeah, it was really nice. He had a couple really accent pieces. I was really
Interesting.
taking.
Sounds like you have a real appreciation for woodwork.
So?
I am simply trying to make conversation on this overly long walk.
We almost there.
Laudna has a lot of appreciation for fine furniture as well.
It's true.
Who's Laudna?
I tried to introduce... Hi. Hello.
Maybe just raise your hand before you talk.
Oh, I don't know if you want her to raise
You
her
don't
hand.
want that to happen.
Why? What happens when she raises her hand? Oh, you're all sorts of fucking crazy, ain't you? Okay.
About this time, the firelight from the interior of the Spire by Fire becomes visible, cresting around the corner as you turn. The warm, inviting hearth of the interior calling desperately for you to enter.
Oh, thank God.
I'm so confused.
Table upstairs?
Table upstairs.
Yes.
All right.
Well, what would you like to drink?
I just pulled my hood up and go upstairs.
He's
That little guy's fast.
Surprised you are.
Bottle of something painful.
Yeah, okay, no worries. I got you covered.
Is he out of earshot at this point?
He is he is out of earshot and upstairs.
What is this?
I don't know.
What is happening
I'm
right
so
now?
idea.
confused.
We keep coming here with old people who end up dead.
How many glasses you need?
8.
Alrighty, I got you. Here's a bottle.
Thank you.
Maybe we should start an old one.
Don't sit next to him.
I'm not going to say.
Doesn't seem to like
He
you very
does
much.
not like me very much. No. How does he know so much about us? How does he know so much about us?
Did he know about us?
Yes, he
I was
did.
gonna
He
say.
said that he knew we
I
found people. He was waiting for us after that.
I think he was just watching us on this job that we were on, maybe.
But he just
You don't
happened
find that
by.
strange?
That's true. How did he even find out about us?
All right. I think what we need to decide is if we're going in rough with this old timer, or if we're going in nice.
Should we just go up and beat his ass?
I want to see your version of rough. really
it
bad.
wouldn't be me, but like you know how they say like play good Wilder, bad Wilder.
I want to see your bad Wilder though. I bet it would be really fun.
See, to me.
All right, I'll try.
So wait, who's the good Wilder?
Maybe you.
I think you're a good Wilder.
Okay. This is fun.
What's life if you're not stretching? Really?
Agreed.
Yeah.
All right.
Let's walk up and try to get
I'll
him.
be upstairs when those drinks are ready.
Okay. Me and Laudna are gonna go upstairs. I guess.
We'll follow in a minute.
Okay.
Oh, did everybody else leave?
They're coming when they're ready.
Oh, shit. What happened from down there to up here?
Look, Chetney. You know, I think if you're just honest with us, you can find friends. You know, we're your friends.
I'm gonna just start spinning my saw blade a little bit.
Do you use that on living things or for manufacturing purposes?
They're not living for long.
All right.
I don't know. This is my only move.
Did you hurt your hand while you were spinning? You look like you checked for a cut.
Well, I just, yeah, it's kind of
Do you
sharp.
bleed?
No, I don't actually.
You're supposed to.
None of your business, old timer.
Right, sorry for asking. Shit.
I know.
Fresh
Look,
cut grass don't play.
you can get very testy.
Okay.
Wait, you know my name?
Yeah, you told me like on the way over here.
Oh, okay, sorry. I mean, keep it to yourself. Don't.
So, this is going great.
Yeah.
Who told you about us? You know, how did you learn that we find people?
Well, all the commotion after you guys were fighting the wall drew a few people, but most people ran.
Yes.
But afterwards, the guy that paid you all the money, he was just saying that you guys were very useful, and I might have been in the theater before when y'all were.
Oh, what did you think about that show? It's a little short, right?
I didn't like it.
Oh,
Yeah.
all right.
You know amateur shit when you see it.
What were you doing in the theater? Snooping on us?
I was looking for Gurge.
Or did you want to go now?
Yeah. Let me
All
just
right.
try one more thing, and then
Okay,
I'll turn
all
it
right.
over to you. Listen, we don't got a lot of patience for folk like you. Oh man, this feels really awkward.
Don't
don't gotta
mind my
You should put your blade, like slam it into the table.
Well, it rolls. So, well, I'll try it. I'm 4 inches taller than you, friend.
Oh, shit.
That's pretty cool.
I'll try to tower over him. All right, now
Did you have a question?
Ashton!
All right, everybody up.
The glasses have been distributed before you walk up.
What do we see when we go upstairs?
I'm stuck.
They were trying to be real mean, and then they put it in the table.
Yeah.
We found nothing out.
We found out that Chetney was with us in the theater.
Oh, he didn't like the show.
Yeah.
And that he overheard people talking about how great we are. And we really should be proud of what we achieved down there.
I have money. This isn't supposed to be like any kind of charity. I could throw some gold your way.
Well, why don't you just tell us a little bit more? We've just had kind of a rough night. I thought we were probably going to find a place to lick our wounds, but...
You have to do what?
Not
lick our wounds?
literally.
Metaphor.
Why would anyone think that?
I don't know, but his face when you said it, it does work.
I feel like he's done it before.
Yeah, I honestly, look, she got in my head really fast, and so I thought it would be like a one-on-one thing, and then y'all are like a group deal, so it's just, I come up to your kneecaps except for my man here, and it's just a little much. Just need a little
You
time.
can sit down.
I am sitting down.
Well, we will
You
as
say I
well.
look
We will sit down, and that way we'll all be on the same playing field.
Yeah, why don't you tell us your story, grandfather?
Why do you call me grandfather?
Do you have children or grandchildren?
No, I don't. No.
Did you ever want children?
I've been a man of romance for many years. Lots of relationships, but I never settled down. I like to roam the wilds free.
Was there ever, a certain special someone that you just can't get out of your brain?
Nope.
Oh, all right.
No one at all? It just kind of comes to mind whenever you think about anybody?
Not really. I mean, they come and go. So many ports and so many towns and stuff.
Perhaps we should introduce ourselves.
Why
are you so mean to me? We are new friends.
Why is you so mean to me?
Can we just tell Chetney our names, please? So this is getting so strange. We know all about his love life, but he doesn't know our name.
You should tell him. That's sometimes how it goes, though.
My name is Dorian.
Oh, we're gonna start with you? Yeah. You go first, huh?
I was the one who was talking. I'm sorry, Chetney. I'm so sorry.
Apology accepted.
Thank you.
Let's start with the ladies, maybe. I don't know. Chivalry dead?
Nope, you are correct, Chetney.
Lord, what's your story?
You remembered my name.
Well, I've only heard 2 so far.
Well, nothing.
Well, we'll get to my story. Let's just complete the,
Oh, I get it. I spill
introduction.
my guts. And nothing from you. All give and no take.
Just give him the book jacket version.
Oh, all right. I was alive, but then I was dead, and now I'm alive again. I'm originally from Whitestone, and this is Pate, my pet rat. Oh, hello, I'm Chetney.
Hello.
Good to meet you, Chetney.
Hello, Pate.
See, they made friends. Do you like him? Do you like him, Pate? I do. I truly do. He likes you.
The feeling's mutual.
See, that's my
Alive
story.
and dead, that explains a lot.
Oh, me again? Oh, well, smiley day to you. My name's Fresh Cut Grass. Sorry about before. We were trying to, get information out of you, and I might have come on a little bit too strong, but I don't want you to get the wrong impression about me. I'm here to help.
It was pretty impressive, I have to say. I believed you for a few moments.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, no problem. Can you sit back a little bit? Thanks.
I think you'll find that these folks that you're with are a wonderful group of individuals, and they all have something to offer, and maybe you being here will be a catalyst for some of them to start figuring out what they need to change as well.
You're my favorite so far. How about you?
Hello, my name is Fern. This is Mister.
Is that a monkey?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's just my pal. And, I like flowers. I like long walks. That's about it.
Oh, you're the nice one of the group. They should lead with you. This is great.
Well, that's a good idea. We'll try that next time.
I like Fern, too.
Everyone likes Fern. She's great.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Mind reader?
You just hear in your head, my name's Imogen.
Is that all the time, or just whenever you want to?
Whenever I want to.
You hear in your head, balls.
Okay.
Hey.
Chetney, I think you might be making you're hearing this all in your head.
Oh.
You might be making our friend Dorian a little nervous, so it might be good if you were a little kinder to him.
Who's Dorian? Oh, sorry. Who's Dorian?
Me. I was first.
You look like a Dorian.
Joke's on you.
All right, let's have it.
What? Our introductions. I have what?
It was your turn. We can come back. It's okay.
I said I was the first, remember? I said Dorian, and then you said, why are you first?
I tuned it out. Sorry.
Well, I look 2 inches down at this old man. It's simple. I'm Orem. I'm Dorian's friend.
Oh.
Is that okay?
Yeah. It's fine.
What did you do to him?
Nothing.
Why does he not like us?
I don't know.
I feel like we were so nice. But he really doesn't like you.
That's correct.
All right.
And you?
I'm Ashton. I don't know. I hit things for money, and specifically for most of these people at the moment.
And I don't mean to stare. I know I asked you about it before, but it's okay, right?
Oh, yeah, it's fine.
It's not like a clock that's ticking or anything. It's just...
I mean, aren't we all?
That's so deep.
Some more than others.
Well,
I want to know more about you.
Speaking of clocks that are ticking.
Yeah. Well, what can I share? I'm Chetney, Pakapi. I love working with wood. Who laughed? Why?
Me too.
I also love working with wood. So
You do?
Yes.
Oh, that's wonderful. You pull the cloak back, and I've got all these, like a wood mallet, chisel, all sorts of woodworking tools.
This is my rock hammer.
That's incredible.
I got a hair in there.
Like part of your scalp came off. Well, we'll have to trade up.
Okay.
I haven't been able to work on any new pieces in a while, but
What's your specialty? Furniture?
well, yes, actually, I started with furniture, and there wasn't much of a market for that where I was, and I wanted to make something that people loved, so I switched to toys. I'm particularly good at making rocking horses.
Oh, rocking horses.
Yes. Well, people, they don't quite appreciate all the time that goes into a chair or a table. They just fucking sit at it and drink, and then they spill all over it, and no thought who made it.
I rarely drink on a rocking horse.
Where are you from?
Well, kind of all over. I spent most of my time in Uthadern.
Oh, I haven't heard of that.
It's over in Wild Mount, kind of north of the Savalier Wood.
Far.
Yeah.
Did you say Paka P or Paka B?
Pakapi. Pakapi, two piece.
2 P's. Okay, I just wanted to make sure.
You can just kind of say whatever, though. I just go by Chetney.
How long have you been here from Uthadern?
In Marquet? Maybe about a month. A little longer. I haven't really been keeping track.
Is Uthadern north?
Yeah, from Marquet, it's northwest. If you were looking at a map. It's northeast!
Northeast, okay.
Because I'm holding it up to you. So it's the other way.
You have a map.
Nope.
What brings you here?
That's going to be rough, man.
You were specifically looking for Gurge
Yeah.
in town?
So you came. Sorry.
No, go ahead.
You came here to find Gurge. You
Are
found.
you being nice or the other version this time?
Oh, I'm always pretty nice.
Oh, okay.
Unless you want me to be mean.
Sometimes. I might just ask for it on the fly.
All right.
Okay.
But you came to Marquet to find Gurge,
Yeah,
and you found Gurge,
I did.
and then you lost Gurge.
Yep.
And how long ago did Gurge go missing?
Yesterday morning.
Okay.
I knew he liked the theater, so I came to look, but it didn't. Wasn't there.
Is this a relative of yours? Kin
Nope.
of some sort?
No.
Do you want to murder him?
No. Not yet.
Where did you lose him?
I was just supposed to meet him yesterday morning.
Where? Okay.
Oh, he was at, what part of Marquette was he in?
No, he was.
Why are you talking to the wall?
Don't you?
Not that fourth one. That'll fuck you up.
He's helping me out with some stuff. Look, I just want to find the man. He could be waylaid or maybe he was arrested. Do you guys have any connections with the local authorities?
The Wilders?
Good ones.
The what?
That's what they're called, the local authorities, right? Yeah.
The Wilders?
The Wilders.
Oh, that's good to know.
We've almost gotten captured by them, though.
Oh, that's not good.
So, was he in this spire? Or was he in another one?
Sorry, I burped and it burned my nose. This spire?
This spire? You know how there are several spires in this city?
Oh, the pointy things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was he in this one, or was he in a different one?
This spire?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what does this gentleman look like?
Or
That's a good question.
Or intend?
Yeah, he's got kind of like dark brown, kind of like oily, scraggly hair that comes down like shoulder length. He's got a real sort of brokenish nose.
Our height or taller?
Our
height.
No, taller. Taller. Yeah, but like Ashton's height.
Perfect. Well done. About 6. All right.
He doesn't really stand out. He's kind of raggish and stuff, but I think he likes to keep a low profile. That's why I thought it might help to have someone help me look for him.
Was he, I'm sorry.
No, go.
Was he a criminal of sorts, or was he just...
It's not a problem.
Yeah.
Either way.
I don't actually know. I don't think so. He didn't seem like a dangerous person at all. He was very helpful.
Helpful with what?
He's just trying to help me out to understand a couple things and to introduce me to some folks that were gonna maybe give me some gainful employment.
What was the nature of the work you were doing together?
Oh, I actually just sought him out. He didn't really know me at all.
So you found this guy, you established contact briefly. He was going to help you get a job, and now he has bamped out on you.
Yeah, but it feels suspicious. He's usually pretty of his word, punctual.
Punctual.
Thank you.
How many times did you hang out with him before he disappeared?
Handful, half dozen.
Okay.
It would help us a whole lot if you were a little bit more forthcoming on some of these details, like what were you trying to do with him, or what kind of job was he helping you attain, or where did these events occur?
Just might help us find him, is all.
Well, he was supposed to help me meet up with someone that might be outside of Marquet, so he was kind of the waypoint on the way to something else, but
Who?
it's just a group.
Called?
Are we dancing around sensitive territory here?
I mean, slightly. Look, my woodworking skills are a bit of a rarity, but, you know, master craftsmen or MCs,
Are you an MC?
some would say yes.
Wow.
MC Chetney.
Okay, where was the last time that you saw him?
Where?
We could start there.
Specifically.
At his place.
Perfect.
Hey, Wall!
Well, there you go.
I forget.
Drusar.
Within Drusar,
Yes.
he was staying at a hovel, technically on the outskirts of the Smolder Spire.
It's technically
Just not.
So was he on the ground level, or was he in the spire?
He was in the spire, but like at the very, very base portion of it, which is kind of like the more rough and tumble.
And you said you went to his place and it was all tossed. There's furniture everywhere.
Yes, and I'd only been in once or twice. Normally we, kind of go out and walk and talk, and just kept it kind of loosey-goosey. But the door was slightly open when I got there, and it just seemed a little more disheveled than usual. No, nothing.
Did you know him enough or spend enough time with him to know, did he have any enemies? Anyone had it out for him? Sucker MCs?
I don't think so. But again, he wanted to keep a low profile. He was always pretty guarded. I know I'm not giving you much to go on, but it's only because I don't know that much.
Chetney, I'm gonna take his empty glass and pour him a drink. May I ask you a question? Is that all right with you?
Yes.
Thank you. You said perhaps you thought he might be arrested. Did you check the jail or the prison in the Smolder Spire by any chance?
God, it's almost like I just said, maybe he was arrested or something.
I
no,
know.
you're trying to meet me halfway.
I'm asking you. I am. I'm trying to show you some kindness. So I have one question, and I just want to ask it. Did you go to the jail yourself and look to see if he was in jail?
Oh, no, I didn't.
Huh. That's just a possibility. That's all. That's just a possibility. Enjoy your drink. I hope you enjoy it.
Dorian, that's a great place to start.
Thank you.
Good job, Dorian.
Thank you.
Good job, Dorian.
No.
Good
Ooh.
job.
Thanks for the extra.
You're welcome.
You know, the smaller we are, the more it hits.
Yeah,
so.
cheers, right?
Cheers.
And have you been back to his hovel since Hovel? Hovel?
Hibble hobble.
Since it happened, I genuinely don't know. Is it Hovel or Hovel? Hovel.
I went in the morning, he wasn't there, and then I went back later in the day, still wasn't there.
Okay.
And then this morning I went back, he wasn't there, so then I went to the theater.
He wasn't there.
No, he wasn't there.
Yeah.
Were you supposed to meet him at the theater, or you just wanted to see a show?
He said that he just likes the theater. He talks a lot about the theater.
Yeah, I guess he likes
So
the
you
theater.
were like, screw it, I can't find him. I'm just gonna go watch a show.
Yeah, I went by one place that we had a drink before. I don't remember the name of it. I'm just like a landmark person. And then I went to the theater.
Tengel says it was the Soot and Swill.
Okay.
You're down in the Smolder Spire.
So maybe in the morning, we're the first person you've told that Gurge is missing.
Well, yeah, Gurge is the only other person I've really talked to.
So in the morning, you know, is it pretty late now or is it mid-afternoon?
Oh, it's late. It's late night.
It's very late. We are covered in blood.
Fucked.
How about in the morning we make a trek out to the hovel and we see Hovel. Fuck. And we see Hovel.
Round.
Hovel. I'm just seeing the word shovel in my head. You know, Hovel.
Yes.
Hovel. And we see if we can track him down.
I would like that.
All right.
Okay.
How much?
Oh. You know, that's a tough one because we haven't named a price for anything yet.
How much do you have?
Like, on my person?
Yes.
A bit?
I suggest that we just swing by in the morning. Maybe we get lucky, and if it's more complicated than that, then we talk about money.
I could be down for that.
Did you say something about a toy?
Yes. She said that you might make me a toy.
Are you fucking with me?
No, I'm not.
Oh. Do you like toys?
Who doesn't like toys?
What kind of toys?
You name it. All kinds. Can you make tiny rocking horses? Like for a monkey?
Yeah.
What about tops? Little wooden tops.
Yeah.
What if you made each of us a toy?
Oh yeah.
This is the payment? Little toys instead of coin?
We have to think about it, I'm sure, but
He's a master craftsman.
yeah, it must be worth something, right?
I've never had something made by a master craftsman.
Oh man, there's nothing like it. I kill it with the details.
Could you make a little girlfriend for Pate?
Yes.
I'm quite horny, you see.
Well, I'll be sure to take that into account with the design.
Did you hear that, Pate?
We'll make sure, it's girlfriend material.
Anatomically correct.
Yep.
I've seen a puppet show like that before.
What is my specialty? So slingshots, tops, rocking horses, anything. Airships?
Like model airships that fit in jars?
I suppose. I've never gone that small before. But I'm up to the challenge.
I'm baffled by all of this.
This sounds amazing.
Yeah, I was thinking of doing it out of the goodness of our heart, but I think I want the toy.
I would like a toy.
Who doesn't like a toy?
I cannot believe
What's-
I want to say this. I kind of
what
want the toy.
What happens if we find out that Gurge is no longer with us? What will you do then?
Okay, you got someplace to go?
No.
Well, you said you wanted to be led to these other master craftsmen, right? Maybe we could be your escort.
We could direct you to the job. We could be your DJs, direct you to the job.
I guess a DJ for an MC would be a pretty good
combination.
We could set up, but I feel like without Gurge, I wouldn't really know where to go.
Robbie's just dying inside, I'm not sure.
I like how his lower lip twitches.
Trying to give you space.
I can't.
I hope we just find him alive. I really wouldn't know where to go after that.
Were you whispering?
Continue.
This is an unrequested whisper. I don't think this has ever happened.
I don't know.
I'm just going to whisper in your ear.
Oh, okay.
I'm not going to whisper.
Yay!
But I can pay. I can make toys, and I have services. I don't expect all the risk to be on your part. I'm very good with small tools, and I have quick hands. And,
do you pick locks and things?
I certainly can.
Oh my gosh, we are in dire need of someone who can actually do that.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
You can open doors and things.
We've had problems with
These
doors.
pointy-toed fuckers are quiet as shit.
that's great.
Where did you get those, by the way?
Oh, I made them. But there was some leftover leather, and I just worked. I had some that were smaller, but I liked the frill, so I had to get bigger points. There's a burp that's right here, and I just can't get it to pick a side.
Oh, God, that's the worst.
Oh, it's so small.
There you go.
I think I need some sleep.
Yeah, nice.
Yes.
Question, you're all covered with blood. What's the black stuff?
Oh, that's
Is that the monster?
No, that's just like my magical essence, my necromantic abilities.
Right, alive and
And
dead.
also, I think a little of the monster. I don't know. Is this dried blood?
No.
I don't know. It's
It all kinds of blends together.
yes.
That is definitely not dried blood.
So who are you trying to find?
We were trying to find someone, but
Several
some-
different people.
Some patrons of the theater.
They were all dead.
We did find them.
Unfortunately. Do we need to report back to anyone about this theater?
Oh, we did.
Are we okay?
We should probably tell Lord Astros about it.
You all seem busy. I mean, this is just sort of on your timeline kind of a thing. I don't really have anywhere to be.
Well, you seemed urgent about finding Gurge. It seemed like...
Well, yeah, she crept up into my head. I was just peeping on y'all all pervy-like and then got interrupted.
But I mean, if it's important to find Gurge quickly, then we should. I mean, they say that the most important time is the first 48 hours of when a person goes missing.
Is that right?
Yeah.
You are full of very useful information.
Thank you.
Fresh cut grass and fern, fighting it out for top spot in my heart.
Oh, I forfeit immediately. Fern is just a delight. Although I will say this, Fern, you're a delightful person. You're wonderful to be around. You're so sweet and nice. But sometimes I wonder, why do you take things?
Well,
I mean, no judgment. You're welcome to, but you know,
Well,
is there a reason that you don't? You're taking other people's things rather than making them on your own, or?
Well, I have some things of my own, and if somebody asked me for something of mine, I would give it to them. I just sometimes when I see things, I like to collect things.
I see.
I like to I like to just keep little things as a reminder of my travels.
Here. I have a couple of these mini chisels. Like the size of your thumb, I realize, but
You could use it to hold corn.
it's good for detailing.
This reminds me of. I remember when I was a kid, there was something called C's Candy. And they would have little, it was toffee or something, and they gave you a little hammer that you would crush it up with, and that's what this reminds me of.
Like Werther's?
Kind of.
I steal too. There's nothing wrong with that.
No judgment. I was just wondering if it was a compulsion or if it was to fill some sort of void or lack in your life. That's all.
Could be both.
While this
Remains
whole
to be seen.
conversation is going on, Orem will place a hand on Imogen's arm. And
Took a second there. Well done.
deliberately make eyes and say and think, can you hear me?
I can't hear you right now. And then I'm going to go into your head and say, okay, now say it again. What were you trying to say? I've got to make a connection before I can hear the things you're saying. But I'm here now.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can. What's that?
Somebody has followed us from the theater.
Not him? Somebody else?
Correct.
Okay.
Someone that Lavna and I followed and lost.
Oh,
I think one of the Corsairs. He's downstairs right now.
all right. Do you think he wants to talk?
I don't know.
What's he look like?
He's down in the... I don't want to look. He's in the far corner of the room. He's got a hood up. Can't really make his face out too well from here, but...
Do I see him?
Make a perception check.
You got an urge to find Gurge. There's a Corsair on the stairs.
13.
MC
13?
in the house.
You can just make out the shape of somebody who's kind of like found a table on the far corner and has basically eye line past the railing to the second floor where your guys' table is.
Did he see y'all following him?
I don't think that was clear.
You're not entirely certain. You followed him and then he vanished.
Do you think he found us?
Lauda and we're still thinking all this.
Yes,
Lauda and I
yes.
chased out into the street and it was just too crowded and we lost sight completely. But it would have been really easy for them to be looking at us.
Well, we don't have a horrible relationship with the Corsairs, right?
Nope, just letting you know. We have a tail.
Should we go approach them?
What do you think?
I mean, I imagine if he came to find us, he's not doing an incredibly good job of hiding himself right now. I'm gonna tell Lavna, the guy you were following is back. Oh, he's down there. Nope, don't. Okay.
All right, now
We're trying to decide if we should go talk to him.
Good welder, bad welder?
I just think it's a Corsair, so I don't want to get on their bad side, or else they could kill my dad. Well, Orem seemed to think, yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Should we try and get his attention? Pull him up here? Make him come on our turf, on our terms?
Should I try to make eye contact with him?
Sure. Maybe I could, throw something at him, get his attention.
Why is she making crazy eyes at you? What is she
Oh,
saying?
she's asking if we should get his attention. She wants to know if she should throw something at him.
Why? What?
Or maybe we could just try to make eye contact with him and see if he comes up.
Call his bluff, yeah.
While all that's going on. And that's why the first 48 hours is the most important 48 hours.
Yes.
Look, sometimes you gotta steal to make ends meet, okay?
Yeah, no, listen.
It's a crazy world out there.
Strange, I didn't make any judgment assertions about it. All I did was give you one look, Chetney, one look.
I'm just saying, come correct or get corrected.
Are there any visible weapons on Chetney other than his tiny tools?
Maybe each one of these digits is a weapon.
From what you can tell, there are a number of various sized woodworking tools and a mallet, and that's all that you see.
How do you want it? How do you feel?
Are you singing? That's lovely.
Well, yeah, I'm kind of get lonely if I don't sing.
Yeah.
He's a very wonderful musician and singer.
Yes.
Oh, shit.
Oh.
You're famous.
You're lovely.
You're not?
I am
Very.
not. What?
Yes.
Oh, are they like your security detail?
No, they're my friends. They're just my friends.
Oh.
Yes.
And Orm.
Fan.
Orm is my very good friend. Yes. And we're all very good friends.
Got it.
I am just making crazy eyes.
Oh, no, wait, Rob.
Okay.
No. You're gonna scare him away. Make it look inviting. Look inviting.
If she's done that, I'm just gonna go like.
Is there another person in your group?
Is this?
There's a guy that was following us.
Oh shit!
Is he looking at us, or is he just like?
After you looked over, you can see the figure kind of like leaning back a little further into the shadow, and then as soon as you did the hand motion, it got up and then kind of begins to leave the establishment.
Oh, come on.
Boo!
Wait!
What's going on?
Come on.
Send him a message.
If you want to.
Oh, hello. Where are you going?
Grabs both sides of his head and goes like, and kind of darts outside.
Right, and he hears my voice too. Come on. It's fine. Just get back up here. No one's gonna hurt you. We just want to talk.
We're not gonna hurt you.
I will hurt you.
Yeah, no, he's not going upstairs after that.
God damn it! I thought that would work.
What? Should we go after him?
I can follow.
Yeah, come on.
I
All
mean,
of us?
is this somebody you need tail to follow? I don't know. I don't have anywhere to stay. Fuck yeah.
Come on, Shorty, you and me. Let's go before
Let's
we
do
lose
it.
him.
Go.
Both of you roll stealth checks, please.
20.
Oh yeah, 14.
14, okay. You emerge and as quietly as you can, you step out into the night and you can see the figure is kind of heading down the road a bit. You, unfortunately, as you're kind of following, end up stepping on what looks to be a piece of just errant lumber that kind of snaps a bit. And the figure turns the head real fast and kind of glances in that direction. You kind of swerve around the other way and glancing at where they start speeding up a bit. But you can see there's a tiny little sliver of space beneath the adjacent building where they're going, where you might be able to cut off if you head around.
Juke, spin move. Yep.
In an impressive, for such a appearing to be old codger individual.
Tracking it.
Actually, with your passive perception, you are not tracking.
Oh, okay.
You hear the snap and go, oh shit, look up, you see the figure dart around the corner and you go to follow and...
Chetney, we got it.
Chetney's just gone.
Shit.
So you're darting. What's your movement speed?
Fuck, 25.
Tiny legs. Okay.
Marvin the Martian.
So you head and kind of you head to the small little patch of space behind, and then turn to the right, and it leads off to this kind of what looks to be almost like a rain spillway, less than an alleyway, but like an actual just a path where the rain can actually go out into the main streets of stone. And as you head around the edge, you can see the figure just beginning to pass in front of you.
Yeah, I pull out a stick from my back and I start whittling on it. Evening.
Evening. Just starts walking past.
Ah. Yeah.
So you've caught up now, and you kind of come around the corner, and the figure's not like running. They're just keeping a brisk pace, kind of trying to. You recognize the the technique of trying not to look hurried so they can blend in, but also definitely walk with intent and purpose.
Chetney. Oh, jeez, you're right there.
It was a different name. Split up and converge. Go now.
I'd like you both roll stealth checks again now since you've.
Oh my god.
I wish I was a rogue still.
10.
Oh.
10 and a 10.
Well, that adds up to 20.
The figure is maintaining pace, but you can see occasionally the head turns, and they acknowledge being tailed, and they're a little bit quicker than you both because they are a larger figure. Although your speed is 30, so you're keeping pace.
Come on, keep up.
I'll make my way over to where Orem is. Do we need to stop this guy or just tail him?
Well, he knows we're coming still. Come on, man. Seriously?
Roll a persuasion check.
Oh, shit.
Come on, man.
That's right, buddy. Holy fucking shit.
Come on, man.
That's heroic fantasy right there. Come on, man.
We did this twice. He's old. Don't make him run around town. Come on.
The figure stops. Doesn't turn around to face you. I'm to talk with your friend. The blue one.
Say what now?
I am to talk with your friend, the blue one. The figure's still not turning around.
The blue one!
Thanks, Chet.
Oh.
Is this a friendly conversation?
Yes.
Where? Here?
Send him out and I'll talk to him.
Wait here.
You want me to stay with him?
Yeah.
Okay. To the back of your head.
The figure takes a few steps and kind of just leans against the wall, arms crossed, still kind of facing away.
I'll go over as Orem walks away and kind of post up the opposite direction. The blue one, huh? I get a dicey read off of that guy.
Really?
Yeah, I just met him like an hour ago. What do you know about him?
Not terrible much, but we got business.
Would you say he's a trustworthy fella?
Best I can read, I'd say probably.
Oh. Shit, that was not the read I got at all. Okay. Well, listen. Stay here.
Oh, all right. So I jog back, get inside.
Did you catch him?
Sort of.
What did he do? What did he say? What does he want?
Dorian.
Oh, is this another fan?
Surely
Oh my
not.
god, you're so famous.
What's going on?
He says that he wants to talk to you. I left Pakapee. Pakapoo?
Pakapee, I think.
Pakapee, got it right.
Bugaboo.
Back there to watch. And I think he's expecting just you to go, but I don't fucking care. I think we should all head over there.
Yeah. You're not going out there alone. We're not doing this again.
Yeah, I'll speak to him.
You know what it's about.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, you're being weird.
Yeah. I saw a corsair in the wings of the theater. This person, did you get a look at them?
I mean, He didn't turn around, right?
Didn't turn around, but what you just saw was like a light gray hooded kind of cloak. You do recognize the attire now that you think about it. This was an individual that you saw
in the room
with the other Corsairs.
I didn't get a good look. He's good at keeping turned away, but of
course,
dressed like one of the cats we saw when we visited the Corsairs.
If it's the Corsairs, it's about all of us. I'll go. But
I'll go with you.
Please.
Yeah.
Should we keep our distance?
No.
Nah.
I'm gonna get right up on it.
I mean, only
I'll give you your space, but
all right. Let's go. Let's go. Fuck it. Let's go.
Yeah. Are you nervous?
Yeah. Yes. I suppose.
They're not going to kill you while all of us are there.
Why would they kill me?
I don't know. Why do they want to talk to you? Do you know anyone in this town?
Does anyone want to kill you?
Not that I know of. No. You said kill me. I didn't say kill me. Why did you say kill me?
I don't know, because, he looked shady.
Well, it was a little
felt implied.
It's weird that.
Well, I wasn't that nervous before, but now I am a little nervous.
Calling like a fight or something, not kill.
Well, it's curious because it's not like they're after this guy's after us.
Yes,
they're after you.
So you have to have some sort of history here.
I don't know. Maybe. Let's go. Shall we go?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Are you okay?
I'm out in the street. I'm not here. I'm in your head. Rent free, bitches.
Did we already pay?
Rent free pocket.
Yeah, I already paid.
Yeah, let's go. I'll walk outside with everyone.
All right. Are you heading in a particular formation, like as a group?
We got a bone to pick with you.
We want to spread out, kind of be stealthy, and just make sure that we can watch this from a
Flying
distance.
V behind Dorian?
Yeah,
Flying V.
yeah.
Before we leave, I don't want to waste that big bottle.
I don't want to waste.
We just bought a bottle of booze, didn't we?
Yes, you
did.
I'll just chug it all.
Oh, thermos.
For later.
Yeah.
Okay, there
Thanks,
you go.
letters.
First you had a flask, now you are the flask.
This is the natural progression of Sam Riegel.
One of the many talents of DJ FCG.
Oh my god.
I'm the flask now.
Before they get there, can I see anyone else that might be keeping eyes on this Corsair individual?
Make a perception check.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Oh my god, what if Travis gets killed in this alley?
Only if his dick's out. Only if his dick's out. Is your dick out?
Have to look. 19.
No one in particular is showing any keen interest at the moment. You do see at this hour the streets aren't terribly crowded.
Oh shit, it's dark and late and stuff, right?
Yeah, it's at this hour post midnight, so it's like the early hours in the morning. You do see, looks like a pair of wardens or wilders that are patrolling, but they've already passed this section and they're just heading around the corner. You occasionally can see the hooded figure kind of glancing over, kind of keeping watch on the vicinity. A couple of individuals wander past, look like they're a bit tipsy and wandering back to wherever their events are for the evening, but no one else kind of catches your radar.
Fair enough.
As you all kind of follow up behind the path, not that far from where the entrance to the Spire by Fire is, turning the corner, you see the figure leaning against the wall, arms crossed, and as your unstealthy approach kind of catches their attention, the figure kind of turns a little bit and glances over the shoulder. You can just see the profile of the face.
Gonna be okay, Tori? Yes.
Got your back.
Yep. We are here to speak to you. I'm here. Hello.
Just pat his back. You got this, Dorian.
Hello. How far away is he?
About 15 feet from where you are.
You can see all of us. You can see me. Can we see your face?
Making this oddly strange for me, but sure. And the figure turns around a bit, and you can see standing tall at about 6'3", kind of burly-looking, strong physiqued man from within the hood you can see this kind of wavy black hair that kind of passes by, a blue face to the same shade as Dorian's. You see a gold septum piercing, and that's about the details you can make out in this low evening light. You keep these people around you all the time, it's hard to catch you alone.
Yes. Well, what do you want?
I just want to catch up.
I'm gonna step away and try to get closer to him.
Okay.
Yeah. What do you want? What do you want?
Just want to see how you're doing.
I'm good. I'm good. What are you doing here? Why now? Why this?
I was going to ask you the same question. It's been a wild few months. I figure we could... We probably shouldn't.
No, stay. Please. I have missed you.
Keeping this company around you. They know anything?
No.
Can you trust these people?
I don't know.
Then we should talk elsewhere.
All right. What do I tell them?
I don't know.
Why are you following us?
I'm not following you all. I'm following you.
Yes, but we're doing a thing, and all right. This is getting strange. Where do we go? How do we meet?
Just I guess maybe when they all go to bed, just hang out in the tavern for a bit, and we can find a table and catch up.
Do you think you're some sort of group of assassins, criminals?
I'm not an assassin.
He's
Oh, that's something a totally innocent person would say, yeah.
I'm convinced.
I am.
This is my brother.
Oh, shit.
Well, I mean, they look alike.
I thought you said you weren't sure if you could trust them.
This is my brother. I didn't know he was here. Say hello, everyone. This is Cyrus, my brother Cyrus.
Oh, smiley day, Cyrus.
Hi, everybody. You see kind of like the now toothy grin kind of peek under the square jaw. Handsome figure from now kind of stepping a bit into the light and kind of looking over the rest of you. Sorry, I didn't mean to make things weird, just kind of,
Why'd you run away?
Well, it's been an unexpected reunion. I mean, you know.
He's not with the Corsairs.
No, I am actually with the Corsairs. That's why I'm trying not to.
Oh, what? What are you doing in the middle of the street?
Was I not supposed to say that?
What the fuck is happening right
What's
now?
wrong with the Corsairs? I like the Corsairs. They're like Robin Hoods. Yeah.
Sure. Yes, that's just what you were meant to be, Robin Hood.
Dorian, do you want to take this off the street?
Dorian?
Yes, Dorian. My name, Dorian.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's how everyone says it.
Especially
To their
a
brother.
brother. Yes. Wow.
Cyrus and Dorian.
Yeah. Cyrus and Dorian. Huh. Brothers.
Wow.
Cyrus Storm
This is a lot right now.
and Dorian Storm.
Yeah. Let's take this. Let's take this off the street.
Oh yeah.
I think that's a good idea.
You are brothers, aren't you?
Yeah, we're brothers.
We are brothers.
I believe that part.
We were having a drink. Would you care to join us?
Family's always welcome.
Yeah.
Unless there are other Corsairs creeping in the shadows.
No, I'm Pretty sure I wasn't followed.
He wasn't followed.
I'm not a fan of the theater, a lot of the folks there.
Yes.
Sure, let's get a drink. Kind of has like an awkward moment, kind of just looking down at the ground, kind of twiddling his thumbs for this cloaked, imposing figure, just kind of for a moment looking, just for a brief instant, childlike before it takes a deep breath and follows.
So we'll go back to the tavern we were just at when you ran away from us.
Yes, I will, if that's okay, ask whatever you were doing with my head to not do that, please.
Sure.
Yeah, exactly. It's fucking crazy, right?
It's very
She
creepy.
just
It made me
jumped
very
in.
uncomfortable.
You should send like a chime first or something to soften up the entry.
Hey, easy.
Sorry.
She can't help it sometimes.
Could we do that? Like a little like do.
That's great.
Unless I was singing it, probably not.
Oh, sure.
You have a lovely voice. I don't think you could.
Say if you can sing, that's actually. I don't need it, but you know.
I read
if
a
you
little
could.
discomfort in your reply. I apologize if I put you on your back foot. Yes, let's get a drink. Let's get a drink.
Please.
Hey, Dorian. He trusts you.
Yes.
I questioned him while Warden was running away. Yeah, he trusts you.
Very insightful, Chetney. Thank you.
Older brother or younger?
Older? We had a table upstairs, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go finish off that bottle. We still had a bottle, right?
Well, yeah, hold on. We're going to have to do a thing.
Oh, you're making a funnel?
Yep, flip when you're ready.
Fern, can you flip me over?
Fern, make a strength check.
Okay.
Remember,
What is happening?
he's a heavy figure.
We gotta make like a little hole in you that we can just stop her up.
I don't think that's a good idea.
Well,
That could go real wrong.
It takes you a second, but you just managed to get...
He's just so much heavier with all
There
the
you
liquid
go.
in it. There we go.
It's dead weight. All right.
As this is happening, Cyrus leans over to you and says, like, it's an interesting company, brother.
Oh, it seems like you're keeping some interesting company, too.
Touche.
Would you two family members like a separate table to have some privacy?
I don't know what this is all about, so I suppose that's not up to me, is it?
I mean, if you're comfortable, I just...
Well, you were the one who was being all sneaky.
That's very fair.
Well, the person I wanted to talk to was surrounded by, and I'm going to be perfectly honest here, a very strange group of people.
Thank you.
Just because they're different doesn't mean they're strange.
Thank you.
Although we are strange.
Very strange.
I take out my straw that I got from Shadana. Open your mouth, FCG.
It's like a reverse baby bird.
Oh, man.
It's important in some D&D games to have a wineskin, or play as one.
Even by my standards, it's pretty fucked up.
So you can get a Disney.
Oh my God, we can make those, right?
Disneyland.
All right.
Oh my God. Talk to the merchant.
Could he just be a healing potion kegger?
Just hold on to his mouth.
Feet up.
Chetney up for a keg stand.
Well, I mean, I guess I'll just I'll put it out there. I just wasn't expecting to see you. You disappeared a while back, and we had no idea where you went, and didn't know if you were okay. So it took me for a shock when you showed up, and just wanted to see how you are.
Took you for a shock. You for a shock. Interesting. Well, everyone, this is my brother, as I said.
Cyrus.
Yes. Things you should know about him. Do you mind? I mean, we're getting to know you, right? It's kind of a thing we all do when we're getting to know each other.
Are we playing What the Fuck Is Up With That?
Special edition.
I'm not sure if I'm in the mood. But sure, if you'd like. The Corsairs. No rolls. What the fuck is up with that?
Well, and just looks around at the rest of you at the table and just looks back to Dorian. When you left, at first I was angry. I was frustrated. But the more I talked with Zanotto, the more they explained to me that it is the nature of our people to wander. And in my sense of betrayal at your unexpected exit, the more questions I asked, the more I began to realize maybe I was the only one that wasn't stepping out of my comfort zone.
Take that back. Betrayal? Sense of betrayal from me? So you're saying you had this great impulse to set off on the world on your own quest and make something of yourself, and yet it was my fault that you decided to leave. I inspired you. That's interesting.
Look, I took it as betrayal only because that's what I was told to feel. But I see that's not the case now. Look, our mother and father, I didn't even know this, but they had taken their own journeys before they ever settled down.
What?
It's the basis of who we are. It's why we keep moving. But how fair is it for us, who are shackled with responsibilities, to be cloistered and hidden?
So it never bothered you before? Never once? The ever stalwart first son, slave to his duty. And as soon as I leave to seek my own path, you decide it's your time as well. Isn't that convenient? Years I spent in your shadow, and I make my own way. And now you try to follow in mine? So fair.
Not following your path, following my own. Okay?
Please enlighten us. What is your own?
I don't know. I just wanted to get away. The responsibilities, the expectations. It just wasn't fair, what they put upon both of us. And look, I may not have been the best brother, and I question my capabilities now that I've seen the world beyond the silks. In being a leader without having experienced it the way that those before us have. And I got the sense that we're being held back just to protect us, and that is unfair. And honestly, when I got past the anger, I realized that though I was your older brother, you were definitely the more mature of the two of us. So I followed suit and took my own path. To fly beyond the silken walls, if you will.
Everything you say is so lovely. Are mother and father well?
Last I checked. Though I'm sure they're tearing their hair out now that both of their rising suns are now missing to the winds. Which I can't deny. Feels kind of good.
It is a funny image. Father has always been proud of his hair. I imagine him tearing it out.
I hope he enjoys it while it lasts.
It comes for us all.
Look, I'm sorry, Dorian. I'm sorry for a lot of things. I thought I knew a lot more about the world, but if anything, I am not ready for what's expected of me. I'm in a bit of trouble.
What kind of trouble?
I made my way through the Hellcatch Valley about 7 months ago and just kind of wanted to see what was out there. Got in some challenges of might and tried to make friends, assert dominance, just live it up for a bit, you know? Party like I see so many folks do from afar. See what life was like without the shackles. And it was fun. But, you know, when you kind of run out like that, you don't really prepare for how much things cost and how quickly the money can go. So I had to get some work. Yeah, pretty decently trained with a blade at my side. Started doing some escort work. As a sword handler.
Sure. That's what I assumed.
Handle the sword.
We're not listening.
Yes.
Anyway. I got mixed up with some folks. Got a bad situation placed on me, and I'm just trying to work off some debt, so...
Oh, please don't say you're asking for money.
No, I'm not at all.
All right.
I'm gonna earn this. I'm gonna earn this myself. I'm gonna get this figured out. That's my prerogative. I just want to ask if you could not tell Mom and Dad about this.
You know, at first I was very mad at you, but now I am starting to enjoy this just a little bit.
No.
Just a little bit. What do you want, brother?
Look, there's a bounty on my head. And if I can't do this in time, I just want you to know that you're next in line.
Whoa, stop. Excuse me? I'm next in line. I am next in line. And next in line for what?
No. If I'm gone, Mom and Dad passed, you're the next in line.
No. Okay, not next in line to be murdered.
No.
All right. You didn't
know.
do the thing where they're like, we want collateral, and you were like, my brother's around here somewhere. The Corsairs.
No.
I'm not your collateral, am I?
No, and this wasn't with the Corsairs. The
All
Corsairs
right.
have been actually pretty great. They're a good group of people. They got some good heads on their shoulders. I like some of their ideals.
Well, that's always been the deal. I'm not gonna let anyone murder you, but I know. My middle name is Second Son.
Second son.
Oh.
Fern had a question.
Oh,
I
right,
just-
yeah, sorry. Yeah.
No, I'm not listening at all, but I just... How much is the bounty on your head?
I was wondering.
Oh, it's last I heard the whispers is about 20,000 gold.
What did you do?
What are you doing sitting at a table in the middle of a bar?
I thought you said we're with your friends were trustworthy. Yeah?
They are trustworthy and new, very new friends, some very, very new friends.
I don't want to make this awkward, but I have this group on toy retainers, so maybe you could. It'll be sunup soon. Anyway,
Oh, God.
just pick between the two.
Look, I didn't know what I was getting mixed in with. I was supposed to make some coin escorting a caravan through the honor trails here. The people that I was hired alongside, apparently I wasn't aware that they were going to rob the caravan. And they took something that looked really expensive, really important, and very strange, and I got arrested for it. And managed to escape, and I'm just trying to, if not pay off the bounty, try and return what was taken so I can go back home.
What did it look like?
Yeah.
Well, I only saw a little bit. This group began to stop the caravan and hold it up and get money, and there was this one cart, had some, it looked plain with initials on it, and then suddenly it broke open, and this, 9-10 foot stone person, like a golem of some kind, just started thrashing about and scooping up the money, but for these thieves. Then they ran off.
It was like a golem with 2 arms and 2 legs sort of situation?
Yeah, that kind of a thing.
Wait, that's the thing that you stole?
I didn't steal it.
Sure. But it was moving on its own?
Seemed to be, but it was moving with these thieves.
Do you remember what the initials are on the
It was a JH.
JH.
Thieves seemed as surprised as I did when it showed up, but the leader, Nova, just started giving it commands, and it followed suit.
Nova was the leader of the thieves that you were hired by.
I wasn't hired by the thieves, I was hired by the caravan.
Oh, to protect it.
Yes, but everyone else who's hired, they were all working in together, and they used me as the fall guy.
Oh, that's actually a pretty good plan.
Yeah. Gotta see that coming.
Oh. Who hired you? I guess the caravan people. Caravan people.
Yeah, so the bounty out for me right now is by the guild that runs the caravan.
Well, I mean, I happen to have about 6 platinum that I could help with the cause of.
I mean, it's all appreciated, really.
The group that runs the caravan was called what again?
It's the Gold Guild of Treshy.
Treasure.
Treasure. That's fine information.
Huh?
How
It's
weird,
the
it's all
Gold Guild.
connected. How long ago was this that this happened?
This is about 2 months ago. 3 months.
And how long have the bounty been on your
How
head?
long ago did the people start going missing from the
It was a couple weeks.
Oh, okay, I knew that.
3 weeks.
3 weeks.
The bounty, how long has the bounty been on your head?
As far as I'm aware of it, not long after all this went down. So,
2 months?
Yeah.
2 months? You've ducked a 20,000 gold bounty?
Well, the Corsairs had my back. Once again, maybe I was a bit too trusting at the forefront, but the fact that they're still working with me and helping me out and haven't turned me in.
You should not leave their hideouts.
No.
You should not be here.
Should I go? Should I go?
Probably, just be quiet as you go.
Pulls the hood up a little closer over the face and starts looking more and more nervous and anxious looking around.
Dorian, this is your family. You should tell us how you would like to proceed. Sorry for the awkwardness tonight. We as Chetney was just saying, we just made a brand new acquaintance and sort of were being propelled along a path to help this old gentleman out. And now you've come and sort of complicated that a bit.
Oh, no complications. I'll figure it out. I gotta figure
important,
it out.
But the Corsairs are giving you shelter when you're not out squandering it?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
They're pretty well connected. They have no leads, nothing?
No.
2 months. You've stayed safe for 2 months with them.
So far, yeah. I just done a few jobs here and there. It works fine. I can keep mostly to the Lantern Spire and,
Any close calls? And you seen any bounty hunters? Close calls? Anybody get to you?
There was one individual that was was told was following me, but they apparently took care of them for me. We got a pretty strong brotherhood, those Corsairs. But once again, criminals, don't tell Mom and Dad, please.
When they say took care of, like they sent him packing, or like...
I assume so, yeah.
Oh.
Why not just leave? Why not go home? Bounty gone. Never come back.
Oh no, you see, the thing is, I couldn't bring the shame back home. I'm going to take care of my business. I'm going to get it handled. I'm going to clean the slate. I'm going to return on my own terms without them knowing any of this transpired.
Without who knowing?
Mom and Dad. The parents.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's like that with your parents, huh?
It's fascinating. I don't know. This is such an interesting perspective. You're having people die on your name.
Nobody's died by my name. They just took care of them.
What do you think that means? What do you think that means?
No.
Did you ever have a puppy that had to be taken up continent? Anything like that?
Oh, brother, they were definitely murdered.
Does ever have a pet that has to go to Vasselheim, you know?
Did they say who was after you? Did they give you a name?
Thank you.
Not specifically, no. Look, I hate to admit this, I'm not as good as you are at these things.
Obviously, you literally fucked it up right out of the gate.
I did. I'm genuinely very embarrassed by all of this, but I'm gonna take care of it. I'm gonna make you proud, and Mom and Dad proud. This is all gonna be fine. And if it isn't, then you should probably go home and pick up where I left off.
Don't say that. We'll make it right.
I just thought it was important to tell you.
Where did you leave off? Are you? What are you?
Make a persuasion check.
I'm saying.
I know. Just say it. Come on.
24.
Oh, you get it!
Jiminy Griminy.
We're the eldest sons of the noble leadership of the Silken Squall.
Squall? The eldest. So there's more siblings?
Oh, no. We are the...
You are the sons.
Eldest. Yes.
Inside check.
Make an insight check.
Squall?
15.
Just us. It's just us.
Your parents are the leaders of this place?
Oh, people,
King and Queen.
not quite.
Prince. Cyrus. Prince.
Probably
Dorian.
the most apt analogy, yeah.
We're not really into labels.
Wow.
You've always liked to say that, though.
We have some importance.
Our people have been
Grins.
fractured.
Do you wear a crown?
Would you call it a crown?
Not necessarily.
It's more of a laurel.
Yeah. Ceremonial, mostly a circlet.
It's very cool.
And
I was
when
planning to add
people
on to it.
Walk down the street, did they say, "All hail the Storm family"?
No. We're
We are,
Is it really worth it keeping the name secret at this point?
Just delighted by all of this.
Still call you Dorian. We just want to know.
your full name is?
Cyrus Storm.
I love you so much. The long and short of it is our people have been fractured for a long time, and occasionally they come to our family to seek guidance. If someone has a question about how they think something should be handled within our global community, we do our best to give them the advice that they deserve for many generations.
Which is why, when I was talking with Zonato, it was important to be a little more worldly. And apparently we're not the first. In fact, we're kind of late bloomers when it comes to taking this trek, but...
This is news to me.
As it was to me, too.
So I didn't have to sneak away.
Oh, I think you did. I think Mom and Dad wanted to keep us there as long as they could. I get the sense they didn't have the best experience on their trek, and they wanted to continue our containment.
So, you ran away from a family of generations of oracles, is what you're saying?
Yeah.
It's amazing that they didn't see it coming.
Yes.
No one sees the future. We just have generations of family wisdom. Let's call them very respected opinions.
But you're so naive.
We never left our home, ever.
No, this is my first time away.
Mine as well.
It's going great, obviously.
Yeah, I managed to not get myself almost murdered and rack up an insurmountably unimaginable bounty on my head.
You did?
I did not. I didn't manage to not do that.
To be fair, tonight you did almost get
You
murdered.
almost got murdered multiple times in my presence, and I only know
I see, I'm not the only one.
Oh, this is starting to get hurtful.
You weren't alone, but yeah, you know, we almost got murdered tonight.
Together.
The
wall was scary.
That was a very scary
I feel like
wall.
Chetney might still want to kill you.
I knew you were famous. So what's your real name? I mean, what's your real name?
First name? Will that suffice?
I mean, whichever order you want to give it in.
My real name is...
Make demands before you give it. Always make demands before you give it.
All right.
You need a straight trade here.
Yes,
You need a straight trade. I'm not your friend. Don't look at me.
I want to claim my toy design now.
Oh, shit. Hold on. Get a little notepad out. Hit me.
I would like an airship.
Airship?
With the biggest wingspan you can imagine.
Oh, God. Keep going.
And I'd like the underside to be coated with brimstone.
Oh,
so that when I toss it up into the air, it floats on its own. Have you ever done anything like that?
Oh, now we're going to have a problem.
Okay.
I only work with wood.
Oh. Well, I thought you were a master craftsman.
I am an MC, motherfucker, but I don't taint my stuff with outside materials. It's wood only. Now, if you want to use your imagination and make it fly like most children do,
All right.
then I'll give you the best wood ship.
I thought you said you didn't have children.
No, I make toys for children.
And you don't have children?
Am I going too fast for
No,
you?
you don't. Well, you don't think that's creepy that you don't have children and you make children's toys?
Who was your employer where you're from?
Old guy?
Old guy.
Old guy.
Old guy. Why? Do you know?
Gar?
Do you follow up on toycraft?
Are there like toy conventions?
Oh my God, are there conventions?
Not lately.
An airship with a really big wingspan with some wooden broomstone on the under.
Please.
And I should put the SS first name.
Bronte.
Bronte!
Did we learn this at one point?
How do you spell that?
We haven't learned that.
Bronte.
How do you spell it?
Ronte with a little...
Oh, I like those.
Bronte
Bronte,
what?
second son.
You were listening. You were very perceptive.
I do that.
You are. Sneaky, eh?
What's the last name?
Storm.
Storm.
Really?
Yes.
It really is Storm?
What did you say?
That's
Inside check.
Thank you.
No insight check needed.
I'm just doing it for fun.
Get him,
13.
bastard.
You brought this. You brought this here. You.
I was trying to talk to you one-on-one.
I know. Impossible. Have you noticed? Impossible.
I know I was waiting for a moment, but they can't seem to leave your side.
There is no moment.
To be fair, most of us probably won't know the last name anyway.
That's true.
That's true.
Also, last time we left one of our members alone, he died.
That's also true.
In an alley. By himself.
That's
It
horrible.
wasn't actually very funny. It was pretty sad.
Yeah, no, that
It's
sounds
so
awful.
sad.
That's
Go on, brother. You can tell them.
Wyvern Wind.
Is that it?
Cyrus Wyvern Wind and his brother.
No.
Bronte.
Bronte. Wyvern Wind.
Son of a bitch.
Now,
Sorry,
have
Mom.
we ever heard that name before?
That's pretty dope.
Make a history check.
The name of the wind.
Nope. I got nothing.
Never heard of it.
Get off. Have advantage on history checks. Fuck that. Natural. It's a dirty 20.
You do not have advantage on them. What was the first roll?
12.
12? Yeah. You're also not from Marquet, so you would definitely not know this.
I rolled a natural 1.
Yeah. It's like, he grins. You know, the Wyvern Wind, noble family of the Silken Squall.
Where are the Wyvern Winds located?
The Silken Squall, yeah. It's
Oh.
kind of a nomadic
It
group
is
of people.
somewhat famous, right?
Yeah, very.
I mean,
You obviously haven't been around
Right.
much. That's all right, though. You'll
Yes.
learn
not
as you
even
get more worldly.
another Genasi you haven't heard at all?
No. You use the word global, though.
Yes.
World around?
For generations.
Wow.
But we've been in Marquet for quite a long time.
Yeah. A couple decades at
I mean,
least.
it's a big world.
We always move. We move, but we never see much. We stay within the walls. It's a tent city.
Oh.
Floats. Silken squall.
It's really beautiful.
That sounds beautiful.
It is.
It's also really boring after a while.
It is.
How far is that from here right now?
As of 7 months ago, it was making its way through a Shenador.
Oh, it moves.
So wait, how will you find it again if it constantly moves?
Let me just ask around, see if folks have seen it. I don't know. I haven't left home before. I didn't think this through.
You can see it from the ground, like pass by?
Yeah.
It's a giant tent city out. We usually stay within the outskirts and the wilds, but
Yeah.
yes.
Wow.
I guess people would notice if they saw it, and then you would just ask people, have you seen a giant fucking floating city?
Right, no.
They'd be
see,
like,
that was.
More or less.
holy
That's the
shit,
best way
this
to-
thing just flew by last month. It took a week.
Yeah, yeah.
But mostly other
Went that way.
I quit drinking.
They seek us out, and any Air Genasi is welcome within the walls, as it were.
All right.
Are people who are not Air Genasi's welcome inside the walls?
I mean, they're under strict invitation and guard.
They are allowed.
But if the royalty of the city invites people in, then obviously they would welcome us.
Oh, totally. Yeah, this would not be a problem.
Great.
Sure.
Yeah, if you had your best friends with you, they would let us in, right?
What's that?
If you know, you went and we all were to go visit, they would let us all in.
She said we're your best friends.
Yes.
Are we your best friends?
You are. You all are.
There's a lot of technicality in that, but I'll take it.
You too, Chetney.
What?
Poor Chetney. I feel like he came in pretty hot with a mission for us, and now we got this other thing.
Well, I kind of agree with Imogen. It feels like it's all kind of connected. You're looking for a master craftsman's guild. This golem was stolen from a mason's guild, and the mason's guild also repaired the street that the evil wall.
Yeah, Mason's Guild was the wall. Gold Guild, I think you said.
Yeah, the Gold Guild of
the Trish House.
Treshy.
House.
But that's what the Treshy House was also
They're
connected.
the Masons.
Yeah, part of my
Two guilds from the same
ignorance. Now you know we're a bit
same
cloistered. What is to Treshy? Is it?
She's a family.
It's a family.
Yeah.
And
But
they
they're
have two
parts.
guilds?
Or they're a part of like
That's
an
what we've
umbrella
heard.
guild.
I don't know.
Oh. All right.
Would we know how that works?
What, are you proficient in history?
No.
On how guilds work? Wait, what?
Well, no,
What do you mean?
specifically to this area.
No.
How does it? I just slapped him in the arm. How does it work around here? We've got the Treshy House.
Thank
It's
you.
got multiple
There you go.
guilds.
There are different noble houses that, if they have enough power and influence,
more punk up.
can be in control of or partner with other noble houses to run multiple guilds.
Okay. So the Treshies have partnered with another family, and they help run the Masons Guild?
From what you know, apparently this name is attached to 2 different guilds. That's all you know.
Okay, I understand. So the
very little
Treshies.
detail.
Okay.
Well.
And also, you know. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, you go.
I was gonna say. I mean, it also kind of sounds familiar to what you were talking about. Didn't you say that? You know, you were.
I were to go
people
look for
attacked,
people
and you're
too.
looking for. You know, this person who also
I don't
was
know that
attacked.
it's connected yet.
If I were to go looking for people, I would start at the Smolder Spire. That's not crazy.
Can I talk to Ashton?
Yeah.
May I speak to you privately?
Are you gonna do this? Oh yeah, anytime you like. I think it's fucking great.
All right. Now, I don't want to say this in front of everyone, but you know when you showed me that letter,
Yeah.
I did happen to see a couple of initials on it. And those initials happen to be the same ones that he said were on that chest.
Oh, shit.
Read the book. Oh, shit. Do you think it might be connected?
I really hope not.
I don't know who it is or anything about it, but it just struck me as quite a coincidence.
Yeah, that's a story. I'm thinking this.
Yeah.
That's a complicated story.
All right. Just thought I'd put it out there.
Yeah, let's give it a day. If nothing turns up, then maybe it'll be time to have that conversation.
It's a plan.
Shit.
Anyway, sorry to interrupt your evening. Didn't mean to spook you if I did. I just wanted to make sure that... I just wanted to check in, see how you're doing.
A little bit, but all's well that ends well. Ish.
I'm glad you're all right, Bob.
Yeah, you too.
Are you going to be all right?
Yeah, I'm fine. I got this.
Can I at least take you back to where you're staying?
Oh, yeah. Do that?
Yeah. Do you mind if I...
No, the two of you will draw far less attention than the group of us.
That is very true.
I'll take you to the Corsairs. To be fair, we've been almost murdered by furniture and walls so far, so perhaps their protection is...
There's a lot of that going around.
We can talk about it on the way.
I know.
Let's go back. I'll come back to you this evening.
You're going to be all right.
We'll be fine. My brother is infinitely capable.
I can do a lot.
If you get into trouble, maybe he should take one of the stones.
He's got it. Yeah, I was about to say,
That's
you know
great.
where to find us.
All right.
Just shout.
What's that?
Lucky Rock.
Oh, that's cute.
I used to have a lucky rock. Nice.
It was a pet rock, and if I recall, you let it die somehow.
Such a himbo.
Let's go.
Sorry, I'm just taking a moment. It's been a while since I thought about Rocky.
Wow.
Wow. Anyway, sorry. It's been a pleasure to meet you all. And I hope the pleasure was mutual.
See you soon, Your Majesty.
Yes.
Don't take it. Just, please don't do that again.
Okay, Your Grace.
Whatever you say, Your Majesty.
I'm gonna lead him down the stairs.
They seem really nice.
They're all right.
That one dark-haired one's extremely upsetting.
It's true, especially at first, but
You talking about me?
she grows on you. She does. Like
I would burn that off.
It's the only damage that works.
Like a tick.
So you go ahead and head back to the Lantern Spire, to the Elder Post, to the same space where you originally encountered the Corsairs. Along the way, if there's any conversation you want to strike up.
I'm indebted to these people. They've been good to me. Things have been well, and at first I was very upset to see you, but now my heart's at ease. I'm scared for you, but I'm glad that you're here in front of me now.
Hey, you know what? It'll be a great story that you and me and no one else will know about.
We'll discuss how much we tell Mother and Father later. But, please, stay safe, not for me, but for us. Our family needs you. No, I know that look in your face. Yes. Oh, everything's fine, I've got this. I can tell when you're scared.
I don't know what I'm doing.
That would be a first.
It's been the hardest lesson coming out here in the world, is realizing... Yeah, sure, I'd be fine if I stayed at home the whole way. But, I mean, what is a life as a leader when you don't understand the world at all? And that... I don't know, there's just something that's always been there that I didn't think about, didn't listen to until you left. Just something that just tells us to go. To fly. And you... And I mean this with nothing but appreciation and a little fear. You forced me to listen to it for the first time. And yeah, sure, there's a bounty on my head, and I'm gonna try and investigate and figure out where the hell these people are and get back what they took before I get killed in the middle of broad daylight, but I'm thankful for it.
Yeah. We have been caged for too long. I have a question.
Yeah.
For Matt.
Yes.
Am I privy to the range on the sending stone?
You would know based on the conversation you have in purchasing it and utilizing it. It does the spell sending, if I recall correctly, once per day, which is anywhere in the world.
Okay. And is it, whose is it? Because it was given to me and I can't recall who bought it. Didn't someone buy it?
To us, right? No, we bought it.
We bought it together?
Together.
Yeah,
Okay.
good funds.
Yeah, we bought it together.
If you need anything, take this.
You lucky rock?
It's more than that. You can reach us anytime. Just go to a shop, look it up. You'll probably talk to my friend Orem. If anything's happened to me, he'll know what to do. And if anything happens to you, do not hesitate to call for help.
Sorry I killed the last one.
If you lose this one, I'll kill you. Stay safe.
Okay, you too. See you back home in a few years, whatever.
We'll see.
All right. He kind of reaches out and kind of musses your hair a bit.
Oof. I hate when you do that.
I know. Night.
Night.
It's back inside.
I'll start walking by myself back to the tavern.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Are you walking stealthily?
I feel like I should be, since I just dropped my brother off at the Sin Inn.
Go ahead and roll a stealth check for me.
With the only method of communicating with anybody in case anything went
match
wrong.
his description.
Have you checked my intelligence?
Oh, no.
Not great. 10.
Okay. So you quietly make your way through the lantern spire, the late night, nearly empty streets, that bit of jungle fog beginning to settle in into the street corners and edges. You cross the long bridge to the core spire. And as you approach, not far within eyesight of the Spire by Fire entranceway, you get there safely.
Themselves at night. That's so stupid.
I love my brother! I love him.
And as you let loose a breath and sigh of relief upon arrival in the warm interior of the inn, we're going to take a break. Because we're at that time.
Long rest. Long rest.
Yeah, long rest?
Yeah.
Long rest? Can we please?
Yeah, if you guys want to go straight to bed and have it and continue your conversation in the morning, then by all means.
Yeah, let's sleep.
Okay.
I'm not sleeping.
Are you under my bed?
I'm to whittle out the weak ones. Auditions are over.
Like Gnome De Niro and Cape Fear.
Fantastic. We'll pick up shortly after our break. We'll see you guys in a few minutes. Thank you so much.
Oh, man. Oh.
Will nothing save us from this unholy curse? There is a curse upon every man across this dark and dangerous land. No one can run, no one can hide from the perils of B.O.
B.O., B.O., nothing we do will make it go. Old Spice does not yet exist, so everyone smells quite awful.
In the bathhouse, one would think a witch could wash away the stink, but with this heap of dirt and grime, his stench should be a crime.
B.O., B.O., and nothing we do will make it go. Armpits full of yuck and lice, so how we long for Old Spice.
One day in the future, Old Spice will be our savior. Till that day comes, our pits will smell, and our nose is condemned to pungent hell.
B.O., B.O., nothing we do will make it go.
But in 700 years, when the gods of smell see fit, long-lasting Old Spice will save our armpits.
You'd be dead by then.
We don't have the strength alone.
It's the truth. If we try to storm the gates again, we will be killed.
By what, though?
How long has she been in the ditches?
Just a week. She'll learn.
I could help.
You've never seen the gates of the sun. I have. I know what lurks there.
But to explore the Astoyan necropolis beyond, it's a scholar's dream.
This is no dream.
It's not even a nightmare. Nightmares end. Our imprisonment in the ditches is eternal.
But if we can pass through the gates...
Horrors unimaginable await beyond the gates.
But you have magic, weapons. Together we could survive the necropolis, make it through to the surface, be free there.
Free. The sun itself has forsaken Astoya. There is no freedom in the dark. And what would you be willing to sacrifice to get to the surface? Would you give your blood for it? Your friends? Your soul?
When you stand in the court of the blood drinkers, haunted by what you've seen, well, you would be a brave hero indeed, if you still thought of saving anyone but yourself.
Well, I have to try. Someone has to.
All of us here, you think we have not tried? Those whose bones hold up these very walls, you think they did not try?
If you've given up, I will wait here for others. There must be more like me. I just hope they get here soon.
Hey critters, Laura Bailey here to guide you through what's new in the Critical Role shop.
Glorious.
Ooh, look at this. Look at the details. Ooh. Can you put donuts in this? Only one way to find out. These holidays, they're just around the corner. You need this? You probably need this. I mean, the traveler always says impulse purchases are a good decision. The cuteness, it's overpowering. It's so cute, I can't handle it. And hey, if you want, you could head over to the Critical Role shop right now.
Am I doing this right? Or, oh, sorry.
Am I doing this right? You can also gift subscriptions to fellow critters. So what are you waiting for? Start spreading that sweet serenity with a Twitch subscription to Critical Role. It's like a warm blanket. Oh, hold on. It's my proctologist. Just give me a second. Okay.
Hello? Oh, hey, Doc. Yeah, what's up? What do you mean more teeth? I thought you got rid of them all. Well, no, don't tell me to relax. I'm the one with teeth up my...
Subscribe.
And welcome back. So, have you all taken a night's rest?
Yes,
a long rest, which you can take on your
Oh, so refreshed.
Please. Yeah, that was rough.
Eventually, you all come to consciousness in the early morning light and gather in the Spire by Fire for your modest breakfast that is included continental as part of your stay.
Cornflakes.
I got a banana.
Based on how late you were up and how exhausted most of you were, we'll say it's a little later in the morning, so the sun wouldn't be quite as low in the sky at this point. So as it transitions back into more of a midday, late morning feel for your meal, that's viable. There are numerous people in the tavern kind of finishing their dishes. Some people are just in the process of enjoying the space, reading books or gambling in separate corners, but the table we are all sitting at is yours to think about what to do with the day and your new interest in a compatriot.
How did you sleep, Chetney?
Oh, I slept excellent.
Where did you sleep?
Out here.
Fantastic.
Just in the middle of the tavern?
Well, yeah, I just kind of get used to, most people don't notice me. I just throw the cloak over and I'm out.
Wow.
Yeah, it kind of pays to not be seen.
Well, you could probably fit in bed with us.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
You offering?
Sure. You're a little small for me, but I could make it work.
That's okay. A lot of wisdom with these years. I'll make up for it.
Same here, baby.
Let's keep it professional.
Sure.
Okay.
I'm professional.
So, Dorian.
What?
Are we still calling you that?
No, he gave us his real name.
Oh.
What do you prefer?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Prefer. I prefer what you know me as.
Dorian.
It might be a bit of a fib, but
It's your chosen name.
that's how we met.
I like it better.
It does suit you.
Thank you.
So, is it dire to look after your brother right now, or
Seemed pretty dire.
Chetney is somebody who's missing, and they've only been missing for a short while, and we might lose their trail.
The first
48 hours is very important.
As you have said.
Yes, 48. First 48.
As much as I want to be my brother's keeper, he seemed all right for now.
Do you want to be your brother's keeper? Is that true?
Not particularly, but he was in, what did you say, dire circumstances? He feels safe with the Corsairs, so I don't know. It's not about me.
Safe
It's
with the Corsairs.
you do.
I do. They're very well hidden. You know. I mean,
As long as he stays hidden.
20,000 gold is a huge bounty.
It is.
Do you want to be on the throne? I don't know what to call it. Like, do you want to be?
It's more of a big, comfy chair.
Okay.
Two, actually. But
Sounds like a throne.
not particularly.
Okay.
Not now. My parents are older, but they're still very capable, so. I am concerned about my brother, if that's your question, yes. And I'm also concerned about you, Chetney.
2 chairs. Does that mean you're like betrothed?
No, not technically, but husband and wife have equal voice in our village. They weigh in equally on their opinions. There's no king or queen. They rule as one. So I suppose whomever my brother would eventually marry, and they would rule together. But both my parents are sound and fine according to my brother, so I am worried about him, but he is blasé about everything, and he seemed all right. I don't know.
Meanwhile, Chetney's friend, was it Grog? Gurge. He's missing. And we have absolutely no details about him at all.
Well, I mean, look, we could go to where he, his domicile, if that's what you want to call it, and give it a look. I'm afraid I don't have much more than that.
I feel like if nothing turns up at the Smolder Spire, that's a good place to start with your brother anyway.
Plus, the Smolder Spire was connected to the Broomstone, potentially.
I don't remember that, but sure.
Duggar was making trips back and forth between the Smolder Spire.
But we didn't catch where.
No.
Okay.
I'm very curious how these Mahan families work with all their guilds and whatnot. It's a lot to unpack.
It's a rich world.
You all are from here, right?
Oh, no.
Not this city, no.
Oh. How do you find people so well? Oh, they were all dead.
Wait till they die, then we find them.
Conveniently, they move around a lot less.
Yeah.
Is anyone from Drusar?
Originally?
Are you? No.
No.
Ashton's been here the longest.
A while.
Oh, okay. That'll help. Maybe.
I guess then...
Let's head to the Smolder Spire and see what we find.
You know the address or wherever?
I can lead you there, but also, if I can just make myself useful as well, I don't want to draw too much attention if we need to see your brother to safety, or...
It's so hard. I think my brother will reach out. He found us last night. If things get worse or he's in more trouble, I suppose he'll find a way to contact us.
How would he find us?
He's very resourceful. I think he'll find a way to reach out.
All right.
So, this is our journey. Let's do what we all feel is right.
Let's go then.
There is a bit of commotion kind of to the left of the entrance of the Spire by Fire. You can see there's a couple of tables over there with some individuals in the middle of eating breakfast, and there's just some kind of lively conversation, a person who's standing there talking with them. Say Orem, Fern, Fresh Cut Grass. You all pick up bits of the conversation. It seems to be them, an individual kind of standing at the table, hood back. You can see it to be human, a little older, kind of sun-weathered skin, conversing with a handful of kind of what looks to be pre-shift miners or hard-working craftsmen that have wearing like leather materials and heavy gloves, or have them off to the side on the table while they're finishing their late breakfast. They're having a lively conversation. One of them shouting, like, not shouting, but loudly exclaiming, "I know, it's bullshit. This whole place is just falling apart." And somebody else across the table goes like, "No, I think if we don't do anything soon, we'll just have to find another place." And at this point, the person who's standing there with the hood back, you could see is nailing something to the kind of relatively blank kind of job board. "Just take heed." Puts the hood up and then exits.
On the rundown?
It's more of a post board.
Oh.
I'll go look at it.
I heard something hit the job board. Run down.
Oh.
JH. Everywhere.
What does it say?
Too many words.
The rise in violence, attacks, and dangerous lawlessness at the hands of the Hubat Corsairs. I can read. Hubat Corsairs grows at a disastrous rate, unimpeded. We, the people of Drusar, will not stand idly by as the Quorum ignores our plots, while the Wardens of the Wilds are stretched too thin. Demand skilled hands to protect us. Demand Quorum approval and the authority for the Paragon's Call. What is a Paragon's Call? Demand to end this anarchy once and for all.
History check for you.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds like an uprising.
Not great. That's an 8.
8? You would know it just because of where you grew up, but you don't know too much about them. But the Paragon's Call is kind of a well-known mercenary, like a well-known mercenary group that works through the Hellcatch Valley that made its name in the conflict 20 years before between Ashenador and the Stratos Throne.
Not fun mercenaries.
No, they're effective for those who have the money, but they're known for doing whatever it takes to get the job done, which is efficient, and why a lot of people, continue to use them. So, without times of conflict, they tend to work whoever has the best amount of coin.
Who puts out your brother? This bounty. I'm assuming that bounty is by the guild, right?
Yeah, who put the bounty on his head? Was it the Wilders or was it...
That's a question.
He was set up to take the fall, so whomever hired him to guard the caravan, I would guess?
Did we hear him say it? Did we hear you say it?
Did not specifically say, did not specifically ask.
Who's Nova?
Nova was the leader of the crew that apparently absconded with this expensive-looking golem-like thing.
And was he? I'm sorry. Was he a part of the crew that was supposed to be guarding it?
Correct.
Yeah. So it was an inside job.
That was the other side.
Okay.
Nova.
Correct. Essentially, the entire crew that was hired to protect this caravan, he was the one outlier.
Right.
And the rest of them just left with the goods.
He's the fall guy.
And he was the fall guy.
Okay.
Ashton, have you ever had a bounty on your head?
Yes.
How did that work?
What do you mean, how did that work?
Who put the bounty on your head? How was it resolved?
No. Well, that's complicated.
Is there still a bounty on your head?
Probably a couple.
Not
You got
here,
warrants?
I assume.
Not really, no.
Which county?
I mean, not really. If you get caught, you either or you pay it off.
Whoa.
Paying a couple things off.
So you can pay the amount of the bounty and cancel it out?
I mean, they want their money. They don't want you. They don't care about you. They want what was stolen or the value of it.
Do they hire a specific person and they pay them?
Or is it just whoever gets there first?
I think
Traditionally, it's whoever gets there first.
More of an open contract.
Yeah. Think of it as like the reverse of a lost dog poster.
Mm-hmm.
But you want to kill the dog.
Except it would be a wanted dead or alive dog poster. If that makes makes sense for you. That makes sense for you. I don't know about everybody else. But traditionally, if you can get the money to them or make an arrangement, then it's not really a problem.
Okay.
Traditionally. But your brother was a fall guy?
This post doesn't seem like that.
Well, if your brother did take the blame, they may be more interested in making him disappear and wrapping everything up than they are the money. So that is worth thinking about.
Or the item.
Or the item.
What sort of item would be worth 20,000 gold?
Giant golem.
Wait, was the golem the item, or was there something that the golem stole?
I think the golem was the item.
Well,
and
they also
they
picked
have
up
it
a
under
bunch of
control.
stuff.
Yeah, they got the
money?
item. They got him under their control, and
ran
then
off
he
with
took
it, yeah.
everything else. So now they have a golem in their army
What
or
a
whatever.
confusing heist.
Yeah, right, because, right, he said that the thieves could puppet the golem, or was listening to him. All right.
So they basically have a very large weapon on
Yeah.
their side? Okay.
But perhaps the golem stole the item of value.
Maybe Paragon's Call is trying to take over the city. Maybe they're growing in power and.
This flyer seems to indicate that they want Paragon's Call to be given authority by the rulers, right?
Maybe Paragon's Call put this up.
To go
But who are
after the Hubot Corsairs.
This has a very militia-y feel.
The Corsairs are the people in charge.
No.
They're the
Orm's in
ones that are
charge.
mad.
The Corsairs are Robin Hood Guild.
Jesus.
Their own people. Yeah.
I understand.
I don't.
Should we talk to the guy that put it up? On the.
Well, if we believe that the Corsairs are generally well-intentioned, then there's a chance that Paragon's Call are a-holes,
Shady, evil
right?
people.
Well, and also if the Hubot Corsairs are more prone to stealing from the rich, then I imagine that these Paragon's Call mercenaries might be, employed by
the rich.
Certainly don't work for poor
What did we
people.
hear the people saying exactly as they were?
They were complaining about
Rhubarb Corsairs.
Places falling apart.
yeah, a general
Corsairs.
a lack of safety and control over the city, and lamenting about maybe moving elsewhere.
Okay.
Do you think this Paragon's Call is like a overzealous neighborhood watch?
Yeah, sounds kind of like it.
It sounds like angry rich people who are like, the neighborhood's gone to shit.
Private security.
Yeah.
You do that really well.
Look, it even has a hole in it for when it was posted on the job board. Details.
It's the details.
Pass it down this way, Fern.
Oh, yeah, here you go.
All right.
Should we discuss further as we walk towards the
Yes,
smolder
let's walk
spire?
towards the smolder spire to find Grog.
Gurg.
No, we're walking and talking this whole time.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Oh, we have to take. We have to take one of the cable cars, don't we?
you do.
What's wrong with that?
I just hate the cable cars.
I love the cable cars.
I'm not too far.
Are you afraid of heights?
I love heights. I love looking at things when you're standing still. But this is shaking around on a tiny little wire that could break at any minute. I can't fly. That's all.
It's the reverse. I hate heights, but I really like these things. I don't know.
I like it too.
How many stories have you heard about one of these things coming down? 11 here. 0, 1.
Heard about or actually seen?
Either or.
Oh, heard tons of them. Never seen one go down though.
Statistically speaking, though, you're more likely to die in a submerged crash than in a cable car accident.
Well done.
Even walking to the cable car.
I mean, people talk.
A short jaunt around the opposite side of the core spire, you head to one of the viable cables you see attached. And there is a small station that hits at the very, very far end of this part of the spiraling street side. There you can see there's a small tower and this large jutting piece of rock in which the cable is affixed to it. And you can see metallic structures, almost like a skeletal structure, reinforcing the hold. As the cable you see bowing and vanishing up to, actually this would be more of a downward arc towards a base portion of the smolder spire, which you can now see, and you've seen it from a distance here, but even closer up you can see it has a similar kind of reddish rock as to a lot of the other spires, but across it there are heavy industrial portions of the city. You see a few, what looks to be, kind of lower income residential spaces, and a multitude of processing machines, almost. Large factories that are just emitting these plumes of black smoke. And you can see this kind of a general haze that sits around this spire in comparison to others. And since it's still kind of early-ish in the day, there's kind of this mist that still is rising up from the jungle below that seems to almost mix with the smoke to create this kind of gray haze on the upper portions of the spire. It gets more obscured, harder to see towards the top of it. It is not one of the tallest spires, but it's definitely the most unique visually upon the others. As you approach the gondola itself, you see the cable the previous car comes and stops, docks, and about 6 or 7 individuals step out before the doors open, and you can see the person running it leads you inside. It is 1 silver piece each.
Breaks the bank. Is it well known what they produce from those smokestacks, like in the industry around here?
You can roll a history check with disadvantage.
Disadvantage, my... What? That's pretty good. Oh, 13.
13's not terrible. From the time that you've been around here, a lot of it stems from processing metals and coal and other, just energy-generating materials.
There is they do pull gems out of the earth too. There is like a diamond mine, things like that.
I have no beef with gems, but metal is fucking.
It's a lot of mining operations mostly.
The door closes in the gondola, and actually at this point it would be just your crew within. It sways slightly before you see it begins to shift and head down the wire. It bows slightly as soon as it lifts off of, and like you feel kind of grinding on the stone before it kind of drifts and the full weight hits the gondola. It kind of bounces for a second. It begins to take you further down towards the smolder spire.
Guys, mind if I smoke? No, I'm just kidding. That would be funny though.
Vern takes a long hit out of his
Cigarettes for sure. Character choice.
I'm gonna start.
FCG Bong would be great.
I'm gonna start wiggling, trying to get the car to.
It doesn't take much.
Oh no.
After a short time,
Yeah.
the gondola begins to sway, like the wind's hitting it from the outside.
Oh no! Oh no! I think the cable is fraying.
Why are you like this?
Like what?
Are you serious?
Huh?
We're gonna die?
It's quite possible. I mean, we're all gonna die at some point.
That's what I find comforting about this, actually, is that there's just no question about it. If something goes wrong, there's nothing you can do, and it's just all going to be over real quick.
Yeah.
Not real quick.
I mean, pretty quick.
I mean, we'd all go together.
That's fair.
What if, like, you get to the end and you don't die immediately?
I mean, that's a very long drop.
Yeah, but we're in a big protected car. What if you just get injured real bad and then you're just at the bottom of the ravine?
I assure you, this
laying
is.
there.
I promise you, this is way too much drop.
I'm just
for that.
gonna roll over to Imogen and take her hand if she'll allow me, and look in her eyes and tell her just look at me. Don't look out there. Everything's gonna be fine. I'm gonna cast Calm Emotions.
Oh, that's lovely.
Hope it works.
3 to 7
It
stories.
works.
That's really
You
where
don't have
everything
to
goes really
make the
fucking
save.
badly.
Thank you. How long does this last?
Let me look.
After 60 seconds.
1 minute.
Well, it isn't a very long ride necessarily. It's down on the cable.
Yes.
Yep.
Oh yeah, man.
About the time that the spell would wear off, you do dock into the smolder spire. You stop there, and as you emerge and step out onto the street, you can see the roads here are a little more haggard. The stonework and kind of exposed clay mingle together to give this kind of. This is definitely a workman's region of the city, and already you can see there's a faint layer of soot that kind of rests on the top of any sort of small wall off to the side or any sort of construction or tower that is within eyesight. You can see the kind of black layer on top. As soon as you step aside, you can see there is about a 7.5 foot tall stone-based arcane automaton that has its arms kind of built into the wire wench device. And you've seen this before. These are what actually run the gondolas up and down the wire.
Sweet.
The doors close behind.
It's just attached to the wires?
Yeah, the wires, the gondola itself, it has a spindle piece on each side that runs through, and so I can go ahead and crank it up, which pulls it across the gondola.
Humanoid upper half humanoid going whoa 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 whoa.
Dope.
That's cool.
Hi.
No reaction.
Can't hear us?
Not quite like you, is he?
No.
Does that make you lonely?
No, I've got all of you.
Gondola closes.
It's got its purpose.
Should we free him?
Oh, we're gonna play that game.
Oh,
It's my favorite game.
Free him from this fresh hell that he's in.
Probably gets great joy from his role and his task. It's
Okay, well, leave him alone.
Two people.
Whoops.
Stepping into this district before you, there are small structures, it looks like homesteads that are kind of built on the sides of the wall. You can see there is attempts to bring more color to the space in some of these areas. There are wires hanging clothing and other strips of cloth or colored silks and other materials, just kind of bring a little bit of liveliness to this otherwise very industrial portion of the city. But since, for the majority, most of you have not spent time in this portion of the spire, and you haven't had too much of a reason to come by in a while, at the very least.
Yeah, I've got very little going on here.
Is there a specific place you wanted to go here?
We're following him.
Yeah.
For the hovel.
Yeah, follow me. Keep an eye out.
Hovel. Hovel.
I mean, I know we're a big group and everything, but, you know, just keep your head on the shoulder level.
Got a great hurt.
Okay. You leading them further kind of down the grade of the spiral in this portion of the spire to almost a full 180 to the opposite end of it. And there, the neighborhood passes by what looks to be a large industrial factory of some kind. The smell that emerges from it has almost like a sulfurous smell with elements of like a heated iron. And it causes your nose to sting a bit as you pass
Kind of
by.
like Jar Jar Binks.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Very much like that. Just beyond this large factory, and even in the portion of walking by, you can look at your hand and you can see there's almost already a layer of just gentle, kind of black material starting to gather. I mean, yeah. Yep.
Prestidigitation, you can tell it's really bothering you.
No, that's I'm fine. Thank
Well,
you.
you're clean now, and you'll be clean for until it lands again.
Thank you.
And
there you go.
Yeah.
Not too far beyond that, you recall where the small building that Gurge was briefly renting for your stay in the city.
Stay back. Let me make sure that he didn't, you know, come back in the night or something. Set up a perimeter. I just heard, can you do that?
Yeah, we'll definitely do that.
Fan out.
All right.
I'm going to approach his place, but keep your eyes open. See if anyone's
I'm gonna walk up to
knocking
the
me.
door and see if it's locked.
Wait!
It is locked.
Locked.
What? Just hold. Give me.
So I wasn't paying attention.
I'm just going to knock. Gurge! Gurge! Kiss Greg! Anything?
Kiss Greg?
No.
Kiss Greg?
Kiss Greg? Kiss Greg. It's his last name.
It is closed and locked as you left it last. But no answer after a few minutes.
Any other signs around the doorway of intrusion or tampering?
Make an investigation check.
Yeah, you bet your ass. 14!
14. Looking around, it looks like since your initial investigation after his disappearance and then subsequent locking behind you, there is no other signs of entry, forced or otherwise, from what you can make out.
I locked the door when I left, but I don't have a key. So just hold on a second, and I'll take out some tools and begin to pick the lock.
Okay, go ahead and roll
Just
that.
kind of look up in the sky and see if anybody's watching.
19.
19.
Nice.
Yeah, we're working with fire now, bitches.
It opens up slightly within.
That was impressive.
Thank you.
So much faster than anything we've done before, right?
All right. Is it dangerous to go in, you think?
I don't know. Boom! I kicked the door.
One of the hinges breaks slightly. What are you wielding?
I just grabbed a hammer and a wood chisel.
Okay.
Do I smell anything?
Roll a perception check.
Yeah, all the checks. 18. 19.
Okay. I mean, the interior's a little musty, but nothing different than how you left it.
It's clear. Show me you can earn your money and do what you do. I'll stand guard out here.
Our toys. Let's look for.
I thought we settled on toys. Is it coin again? I can get rid of them.
You said money. You said.
Well, are we still gonna get our toys if we don't find them in here?
Look, it'll be toys or money, whatever you want. I'll just make a bunch of extras.
Extra money.
Just don't resell them. I'll carve my initials. It's fine. Whatever you want.
Okay,
we need to look for
walk on
clues.
in. Yeah.
I'll go in there as well and look around.
Actually, I'm gonna stick outside for just a second. Chetney, have you ever seen furniture come to life?
Oh, yes.
Oh, you have?
Before my very eyes.
Really? Did it attack when you did?
The senses, nightly. An onslaught of beauty.
Oh,
hour by hour, chip by chip. Little nick by little nick, the word blood just working itself into the wood grain. Oh, it attacked, all right. It left its mark here.
Has it ever attacked you physically?
I'm sorry?
We saw a bunch of furniture come to life. I just didn't know if maybe somebody...
Are you speaking in hyperbole?
No,
or
you know what? I'm just gonna go inside.
you had real furniture attack you?
Yeah, like a table and a broom and a kitchen knife and a rug. I don't remember everything else.
No. Nope. Can't say that I have.
All right.
Did other people see this happen?
Everyone here.
How are we supposed to focus on that?
I love it so much.
Meanwhile, the rest of you,
I've gone in.
God, we are rolling it.
It's dark in here.
there is no light source. It is a very small room. Like this is a pretty small ramshackle abode.
I will cast light.
Okay.
And I will activate my light mechanisms that I have inside. Yes, my eyes glow like two shiny torches flashing.
Oh, let's see.
Like two magical
Like a...
spells.
Yeah.
Looking inside here, the actual room, and it is a single room abode, is about 10 by 15 feet. There is no window, and most of it is, a heavily woven thatched roof onto simple stone and mason work for the basis of the structure. Looking around inside, you could see all the furniture's been tossed, at least the majority of it. You could see there was a kind of double-wide chair that's kind of knocked over on its side. You can see there looks to be a blanket that's shredded. It looks like there are a number of clay bowls or maybe in pots, some sort of like pottery or accessories for eating that have just been broken and shattered on the ground. It looks like there's definitely signs of a struggle of some kind, or at least a person who is angry at the interior, maybe. Who knows?
Are they all inside?
There.
I shut the door. And I open it. Just fucking with you. Anything?
Hold on, give us a second.
We're still looking.
I'm gonna scan the walls for any sorts of holes or divots.
Perception or investigation check.
Perception.
If you want to, yeah.
You roll. Or you want
Or you
to
can
roll twice?
Yeah.
Oh boy, both bad. No, wait. What was the first one? 8? 12.
12, okay. The base of this structure doesn't contain any sort of specific reinforcement to the bottom of the walls, so the stone is just what's available. Moving aside what looks to be a small 13. A small table. No. There are no holes or cracks or anything that falls in line with what you've encountered previously with Shade Creeper movement.
Any signs of a beast or an attacker, or what does the scuffle look like?
Make an investigation or perception check if you'd like.
Just a perception, you said?
Mm-hmm.
I miss both
Let
investigation.
me guide you. I'll guide you.
I'll
with
take
some
that.
guidance.
I'll take some guidance. Oh, 18 total.
18 total. Very good. Looking at the overturned It's kind of like not even a couch, just like a wide chair for two people to sit in. And it's knocked over. You can see there are definite gashes in the wood. It looks like something cut across parts of the furniture. With that high roll, you can see they are definitely consistent striated gashes, like claw marks.
Chetney,
Yes?
I'm so sorry.
What'd you find?
The mahogany. It's been so damaged. I know. I'm sorry. Horrible.
Godfather 3. No, okay.
Silent scream. Yeah.
Like, TV film?
That would have been a hobby horse. Are the claw marks that you're referencing, are they the same width from Shade Creepers?
No, they look a bit too large to be a shade creeper, or at least the shade creepers that you've met.
Can I? What's the ground like leading up to the abode?
It's the same kind of rough dried clay and stone with, it looks like there was once a road here that ascends, and there might still be road beneath it, but layers of soot and clay and dust have just built up over it to kind of coat some portions of the stone-laid roads that surround it.
Can I look outside and kind of dust away some of the soot and see if there's any kind of claw marks outside as well? Like,
sure, make an investigation check.
so aggressive.
She was sorry.
Investigation. 21.
21. You, looking around the base of this chamber, around the outside of the front door, and inspecting the ground, you can see what looks to be some light scrapes in a similar kind of like clawed fashion, but it's light, and you only see like 2 marks on the outside, and that's about it.
Do they look like they're heading into the house or away from the house?
It's hard to tell, really. Right about this time, as you're like inspecting down at the ground, you hear a voice from behind that goes, "Sorry, can I help you?"
Who's talking?
You glance up and you see a woman in probably her late 50s or so. By the point of the ears, look to have half-elven descent. This woman has her hair pulled back extremely tight in a bun that seems to emerge into a small braid that goes just to the kind of the nape of her neck. You can see somewhat simple-looking dark green gown that has seen some years, but it looks like it's kept. It's almost like sentimental in the way that it's maintained, though you can definitely see kind of some stains available. Her arms crossed and a very stern look on her face. She goes, "Like I said, can I help you?"
Oh, well, we were just looking for our friend, and couldn't seem to find him, and wanted to make sure he was okay.
I take it you're friends with Gurge, then?
Mm-hmm.
Well, he came to rent this place from me, and then hasn't returned to pay the bill.
Yeah. How long has that been? Just a couple days, or?
It's only been here a couple days, but he was supposed to take care of this within this short period of time.
Is this how the place always looked when
What do
you
you
rented
mean?
it to him?
And she kind of leans in and looks past the door. What happened in here?
Well, we're trying to figure that out.
I don't know if he's gonna be able to pay that bill, Sam.
Did you hear anything strange in the last couple days?
Of course, all over the city there's been.
I'm specifically here.
There was a direwolf attack not but a day ago down the street.
Yeah, but right here.
Between that and the burglaries, the explosion at the core, the hauntings at the pile, like... God, the wardens in the city are fucking useless.
That we can agree on.
Explosion? What?
Explosion at the
Haunting?
core?
Explosion.
Were we there for that?
Which core?
The core spire. I've heard word that there was some sort of a magical detonation.
Wait, were they? We were
That's
there?
where that's
We
where
were
the
there?
furniture went.
Yeah.
So you didn't hear anything weird in the last couple days from Gurge's apartment?
Not from the apartment, no, but, I mean, I live a few blocks down that way.
Do you know who lives next door?
I do not know the neighbors there specifically.
How far away were the direwolf attacks?
That was past the factory. I don't know the specifics. I just know it was down that region. The fact that direwolves are coming, and how do they get up here anyway?
No idea.
And how many days ago was this? Sorry to...
No, please. It's about a day ago, day and a half ago.
But you said wolves, plural.
That's what I heard. Yes.
You seem very upset. How can we help you? How can we make you feel a little bit more calm?
Pay for this furniture.
Oh, well, I mean, it's not really our responsibility, but we have a woodworker with us who might be able to repair it for you.
I'll also say we're looking for Gurge, and we can make sure that he knows that he's got to take care of this. We'll make it very clear that he's got responsibilities, clearly, that he has to take care of. You seem to know a lot, by the way. It's very impressive.
I listen to the various rumors and things that are muttered in the neighborhoods, yes, and as a landowner in a few homesteads in this space, it's very bad for business.
Just to back up a few, did you say the word hauntings as well, or did I mishear that?
Hunting.
Hunting?
No, I heard that there is rumors of spirits haunting the pyre and the lantern. This whole city's going to shit.
What was your name again? In case
My
we
name-
get any news?
Sirak.
Tirak.
Tirak?
Sirak.
Sirak.
I hate to use it, but I could concoct a wood putty if it would help to repair some of this furniture.
And I could do a little bit of mending.
Yeah, I'll tidy up.
We're on a schedule. We're on a schedule. We'll come back. We'll come back. We'll come back.
We should go find out where that direwolf, because this looks like. How big are direwolves? The claws look like it could have been the same sort of.
Go ahead and roll a nature check for me.
Are direwolves like big ass wolves?
Yes. Yes, they're
Like
huge.
normal wolves, but dire.
Not my joke, but I'm proud of it.
No. Nature?
Yeah.
4.
4. You're not sure. You've heard about direwolves. You've never encountered one, thankfully. But from what you hear, they're pretty big, and these claw marks are fairly big.
They could be connected.
I think it's a lead worth looking into.
Did you find any blood?
I didn't look for blood. Is there any blood?
I look for blood. Vigorously.
And also, like, paperwork or anything that looks
Personal
like he could have
effects.
had, like, somebody attack him, like somebody came after him.
And while they're looking, I'm gonna start tidying up
I
anyway.
join him.
I'm just
Okay.
gonna I'm gonna set some chairs up, or just straighten shit a little bit.
Okay. In straightening the chairs and stuff, you do see there are a few smatterings of blood across the ground.
Oh shit!
Oh no.
Like puddles or like paintbrush?
Like paintbrush.
Arterial spray.
There's
in an arcing pattern too.
Ding ding.
Take my Dexter head off.
Well, if it's just, it's not huge puddles, then maybe he's still alive. Maybe he wasn't.
When his body's not
destroyed.
here.
Yeah.
no,
Maybe
like,
they
drag
took
him
him.
back
Yeah, they didn't drag. There's no like blood trailing out the door or out the back or.
If you go ahead and look kind of where the drag marks you saw up front, like kind of the claw-like pattern that came through, go ahead and make a perception check.
Ooh, I'm going to use prestidigitation to get rid of the soot in the area to see if it clears it up at all.
Okay.
It's prestidigitation. It's not the wind.
It's gotta go somewhere.
No, it
doesn't get vamped into a pocket dimension.
It's not like wizard poo going into some random dimension.
Scared the shit out of
That's
me.
terrible world building if that happens.
She scared the shit out of my lungs.
A perception.
Putting on my vacuum arm.
Well, with prestidigitation clearing up the soot and stuff, you can see it looks like there are...
I was like, cover your mouth.
Make like dice.
Well, you did also roll like a 21 in the original one, too.
A 21, yes, I did.
So, which you've already inspected pretty closely in this area. Beyond the soot moving and looking in the grooves, it looks like there are signs of similar dark, dry blood that has since been cleaned.
Like intentionally clean.
Like where you're only finding it in certain parts of the grooves, in between where certain bits of the stone are there.
Somebody came back.
But on the main surface, they're cleared.
Mr. Wolf, he thinks fast, he talks fast. He's fast.
Mr. Direwolf?
Would I know
You said the wolf?
the claw marks from having been a dire wolf at one point?
I've been a wolf in nature.
So would I recognize that may be what it is?
It could be. I mean, it looks a little small for like a full-size dire wolf, but dire wolves also, different ages can vary, and it depends on how deep it went and which points it hit. It's hard to tell.
Can you smell the pheromones?
Oh yeah, can you track? Like, are there any tracks leading away from the place outside in the dirt or a scent?
Yeah, you've got animal shit.
Can we
Use your animal
yeah,
shit.
and then we can follow
What
you?
is it?
How did I
Animal
do
shit.
that?
How did you do on Beastmaster?
Wait, there's something. There's
Just the
Was that at one
sunset,
time
and
where I
then you
had
become a
keen
wolf,
hearing
and one of us becomes an eagle, or I'm trying to remember how that works.
Do some animal shit.
Well, I could. Oh, I don't know if I should save something in case
No
we're gonna
saving
be in
it. Yeah, you should. We have no leads right now.
What if we are? I know if we get into a fight. Let me can I just sniff? I'm just gonna get on the ground and I'm gonna sniff and start. I'm gonna
lick it. Stick
lick.
Yeah.
What are you trying to ascertain by doing
I'm
this?
trying. She's just like.
What are you trying to do? Nothing.
Yeah.
We have no leads.
I respect that.
Everything you got.
I'm trying to. I'm trying to see if I can smell a dire wolf. If I can smell the
Get that piss scent.
piss.
Roll a perception check.
She say piss so angry.
Piss.
Find this piss ant.
10.
10. If there were any lingering scent, it's been too long for it to be recognizable, unfortunately.
Are these drag marks out the front entrance, or is there a back entrance? Is it out still out?
There is only one entrance to this tiny
that's
house.
one.
Yeah.
All right.
Swing of the hobble.
Were there any papers or anything disheveled at all? A suitcase or a trunk or
Nothing. And you would know, like, this was a temporary journey. This is not Gurge's abode. This was a temporary rental.
Airbnb.
Yes.
Bring it back. Sirach, was it?
That is my name? Oh, hi.
Question.
She takes a step back.
Where was I step forward?
She takes a step back.
The other direwolf
She takes a step back.
attack. You said it happened up the block.
That's all I know. I didn't see it.
towards the factory, was it?
It's past the factory.
Past the factory.
And then you have
You
a
don't
bed.
know anybody who saw that.
No, it's just word of mouth gets around. When something like that happens in this area, of course people are going to hear about it.
Could go ask around.
Yeah, I think that's what we should do.
Who did you hear about it from?
Either from my friend Gina. She said that the wardens were able to put it down, but
Oh,
put it down?
Talk to the wardens, I guess.
yeah, what are they supposed to do with a dire wolf that finds its way up into the city?
Well, let him go back to where he came from. To his family, probably. Rude.
You're rude.
How am I rude?
You just said I was rude for no reason, so that makes you rude.
Oh, I wasn't saying you were rude. I was saying they were rude for putting him down.
Oh,
You're fine, Sirach. I wasn't talking about you.
my apologies.
That's okay. I accept your apology.
You sorting out your problems just like by talking. That was really great.
Well, you know, I've learned some things from you
Well,
guys.
If you find Gurge, he owes me money. If Gurge is indeed dead, who owes me money?
I'd be Gurge's son.
Greg?
Greg.
Make a persuasion check.
You mean Greg Chris
Greg Chris Greg?
I got to school with Grog Stonejar. No, his father.
Persuasion? 14.
Oh. Do not even know if he has a next of kin. At least it was only a few days. I'll have to clean this up and get it rented again. Well, good luck. Close behind you when you finish cleaning.
I mend the table a little bit.
All right.
Get
Sticks
some
off.
gash marks out.
This keeps happening. I'm going to houses that have been ransacked.
So is this discouraging for people of your talent, or is it pretty par for the course?
No, we don't get discouraged. We keep going. We believe in ourselves until we get the job done.
Yes.
You have no other information. What is his actual abode? You know, you were meeting him here, but you know he doesn't live here?
He's rumored to be sort of a wild man, like he lives out in the jungles of Marquet, outside the city. But I don't know where.
Whoa. That just seems like a lot.
That's why I didn't mention it. I mean, the jungles are like the jungles.
It's fair.
Yeah, and this is just where.
Wait, he lives in the jungles?
Well, out in the wilds.
Wait, what is this place?
It's where I was told to meet him. I think it's like his office or something.
I understand.
How did you connect?
I was sent here. I pulled this little piece of parchment out and just says, Kurtz Kisgreek.
That's it? Just his name? It doesn't say what he does or why you came here?
No, I just couldn't remember his name.
So you wrote it down?
No, they did.
Who's they?
The people that sent me here
Who are the people who sent you here?
Out of Uthadern, I stopped in the Savalier Wood and the Master Craftsman Guild. They sent me down here.
Oh, so he's a craftsman, and you were going to take some lessons from him?
I'm trying to find work down here. I got kicked out of my old gig.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I had to kind of start fresh.
Was that a long-term gig?
Yeah, a few years.
I'm so sorry.
Thanks. Didn't really feel wanted anymore.
Oh.
Oh no.
What?
Are you telling the truth?
Yes.
You didn't want your old job anymore?
No, I didn't feel very wanted anymore. Very much wanted. Yeah.
I'm sorry.
It was like, kind of like I got let go without the actual being let go part.
Was there like a new craftsman that they got to replace you or something like that?
It was more like a change of direction by my employer.
Did they not want to work with wood anymore?
Are you in my head?
I'm not. Did he get it right?
Something like that.
You said you hated
Can we get going?
Sorry.
Sorry.
Toward that factory. Just past the factory.
Okay.
Is she gone, by the way?
Sirach?
Sirach
has walked away, yeah.
Far enough away I can't. I'm just going to peek out. She's gone.
Make a perception check.
9.
Yeah, you don't see her?
I'm going to take a quick moment on our way out, and I'm just going to pogo stick on my hammer and just smash that table and see if I can put a nice big thick dent in the floor just for fun.
Pogo stick on your hammer?
I'm just grab it, pound down.
I just.
Okay.
What?
It divots a bit. Yeah, it's a soft ground.
Damage the floor a little bit?
A little bit, yeah.
All right, I'm also going to make sure that I hit the door on the way out so it breaks a little bit more.
Okay.
I didn't like it.
I just fixed the table.
Yeah, it was too nice.
I'm gonna spit.
You did a really
spit
good
on the
job.
floor. Where the dent is.
She's in too many people's business. I don't like it.
She did have nosy neighbors.
See, this is why I got out of furniture.
Guys got fucked up. She's worried about her money. Fuck that. I just got to pay for the floor. Anyway.
I use fern spit to just spit polish a little bit right where. It's looking good.
Helping
It's looking
everyone.
better.
Just with your hands there, just with your hands, you have to run.
It's a little like rag from my.
All right.
Does it get like more covered in blood?
Yeah, pretty much.
It's just,
Yeah, at a certain point,
grosser.
it's not really helping out at this point. Yeah, it's a lost cause.
No. Ectoplasm left behind.
All right.
What's the plan?
Let's head down
Towards the factory?
I guess
Well,
and try to
here's,
track down where the direwolf came.
Yeah, is there anything else down by the factory? Is the take it or leave it, or the sit and swill in that direction? Or?
The sit and swill and take a leave it are a little further up the
other
spire.
direction.
Yeah.
We'll start at the factory.
Well, I mean, with you turning back towards the factory, it is kind of an upward curve,
It is in that direction.
so it would continue that direction.
That at least gives us a destination.
But you head towards the exterior of the factory, and you can see in the front entryway, and it's just like a single arch, kind of simple, kind of reddish brown stone entry with pillars on each side. You can see there are heavy chains that are slowly rotating on some sort of unseen device that is affixed within the actual factory. But out front, you can see there are two wardens that are essentially like both sitting in chairs, spear to their side, just kind of keeping an eye out. One of them is in the process of kind of, looks like playing a game of solitaire on a small side table as you approach. And they kind of look over.
Afternoon.
Afternoon.
Sorry to bother you. We're looking for a friend in town, and he's not at home. But we've been hearing about rumors about something to do with direwolves in the neighborhood. Is that true?
Yeah, we had an unexpected direwolf attack about a day and a half ago, right out, not too far beyond here.
Where did it come from?
We don't know, but we took care of it.
Just one.
It's just one, yeah.
Did you see if he had? Was anyone attacked?
Probably a few people were attacked. I imagine it's a direwolf.
Are they in the hospital or under medical care right now? Or?
The direwolf?
No, the people that were hurt.
Are there any survivors?
If there are, they're being taken care of.
Is there a place that they would be taken care of? Maybe our friend was one of the people that were attacked, and just we don't know about it.
Yeah, we're just concerned.
He looks over at the other warden. The other warden is kind of like left his card game and is now like leaning over, interested in your conversation. He goes, let me ask a question. Hold on. And gets up and walks inside the factory. And the other warden kind of goes, yeah, who's your friend?
George. I'm gonna cast Detect Thoughts.
Okay.
Courage gets growth.
Kids
Greg.
Clock two, Rock Tut.
Gerd.
All right, what's the spell DC?
Just know him as Gerd.
Just 13 wisdom.
13 wisdom. All right. The first thought you get is like, who the hell are these people? This is a fucking
Always the first
weird ass crew rolling up here.
Will be to the end of the campaign.
Yep.
The next wave of thoughts comes to, how the fuck do they know this guy? I need to go ahead and I need to check in with the boss. And right at that point, he stands up and goes, I'm gonna go ahead and ask some questions too. Be right back.
Where are they going? You said around the side of the factory?
Inside the factory, yeah.
Inside?
Inside the factory, yeah.
Is it unlocked?
It's just an open archway.
Is he gone?
That's weird.
Yeah.
Okay. Hi.
I'm gonna.
It's gonna be a great day, but these fellows are lying to us. These fellows, we should go in there and pursue them.
I'm gonna turn into
But they're
a rat.
wardens.
Yes.
Like,
And turn to red.
And go
just
inside.
pursue the wardens.
Absolutely pursue wardens.
You're just a rat. Are you gonna go
You're
follow
bad
them?
wardens.
Huh? Okay, I can hear you. So if you want to say anything to me, just go. Okay, so go in here.
It's just bad warden.
Put a bad warden in.
You're going in?
Yes.
Okay.
Fern's a rat. She's going in to hear what they're saying.
I'm just gonna
Oh, look at that
give you
sweet
guidance.
hunk of fresh meat.
Oh,
Those
you
haunches.
It's even for me that you somehow made it weird.
It's so inappropriate.
I'm bending Imogen.
So you're turning into a rat.
Yes.
What are you doing? Anything, fresh cut grass?
No, I was gonna give her guidance, but that'll break my. I still got detect thoughts up for another 30 seconds.
Okay.
In case they come back.
Okay. So you are now a rat.
Let me know if you hear anything.
Okay. So, scurrying past, you enter and you can see beyond the archway within there is an actual, metal grate doorway that is closed, and you can see the guard that had walked in is just finished kind of locking it behind him for the moment. But there are enough spaces in the grate for you to kind of step through as a rat. And so following through, trying to catch up, you can see he turns off to the right, and there's a person who is holding a lantern and walking by and goes, why are we closing? He goes, shh, hold up, we're just closing down for just a second. Keep everyone solid. It's Warden business. And it continues walking past, and the person just looks confused and goes back, walking back from the hallway they came from. Following past, I need you to make a stealth check as a rat. Using the rat's dexterity modifier.
That's a good rat.
That's a good rat. Rats are,
very good
come
rat.
on.
I don't know. There's nothing. It's just what I roll.
There's no dexterity modifier for a rat?
Is there any stealth bonus for being a rat?
Fucking kill me.
This
Okay. I'll give you advantage because it is low light in the interior here.
15.
15, okay. Pushing past, you watch the warden that just finished locking the door behind continues to the right.
Walking like this.
As a rat, yeah.
On your hind
On your back
legs?
Yeah. Make sure they don't see me.
Now, you are much slower than them, being a rat, so you can't keep up with it, but you can follow the path, and you can hear the footsteps, so you're not losing them. You go to the right where the warden was last seen turning, and in front of you can see the staircase descends, and there's like a large open chamber that breaks off into multiple different portions of the interior factory that's built into the spire. The air here is very thick and warm, and you probably can imagine that working in this vicinity for many years would be very unhealthy for a person. But you continue following down. It goes up a slight stairway, which, as a rat, I'm going to have to ask you to make an acrobatics check for me.
Rats can go upstairs.
Well,
Yeah, you can. Show us.
Yeah. What kind of ups is this rat got?
Come on. Oh, do I do it again? Also advantage?
You do not have advantage in this, no.
13.
Oh,
Okay, yeah, 13. Yeah, 13's okay.
Okay.
It wasn't terrible. I mean, it wasn't a terrible difficulty, so you just had to not roll low. So, up on the stairs, you get to the next platform and head down, and you come to an area where you can see there's a door to the right and left, and the hallway continues, but to the right you can hear hushed voices kind of talking. There's a slight gap under the door.
Okay, I'm gonna wiggle in there.
Okay, this door space is wide enough for you to push through as a rat. So you come through and you can see this is an office. Within the interior, it looks like there's a shield on one wall. There is a desk. It's not very well decorated, but it seems to have a little more of an officious nature to it. And you can see the two wardens are currently standing across the desk from another individual that is wearing similar kind of shoulder pauldrons, but does not have a helmet on, and looks like they're in the process of doing some paperwork. And as you step in, you can hear the voice spoken. Someone says, "Well, why are they asking about this Gurge fellow?" We don't know. It's a strange troop. It means describing each of your companions visually to them. So there's a strange kind of pinkish hair girl came in, very tall, kind of fuzzy-eared lady, voluptuous. There was a tiny man with a shield, short hair, a scary man with a big wound in his head. They had an automaton to the side. They had a bright blue kind of fancy-looking fellow. Tiny old crotchety gnome creature, and this nightmare of a woman. It's very strange, but nevertheless, they asked about this Gurge fellow, and we were told not to not to engage in any sort of speculation with this thing. And the guy across the table goes, first and foremost, say nothing more. Tell them that Gurge has been arrested and held in the granite hold and will be released upon business that is none of theirs. I'll take care of the rest.
I'll take what? I'll take care of the rest. What?
They're gonna kill him.
Or he's already dead.
Greg's gonna be crushed.
Yeah, they're
Greg
lying.
Chris
They're
Greg
lying.
something else
They're lying.
entirely.
They're lying.
It's orphan taken.
Are dead already?
Yeah.
But he said don't say anything about granite. Are they lying? Okay. Yeah, he's lying. Don't say anything other than this, and he's lying about this.
Yep. The other warden goes, if anybody else asks, say, you don't know anything about it. Stop answering questions, you fucking idiot.
I feel bad for that guy.
Oh, well, you know, I've just been on a job for like 6 months and all.
Finally got some action out front.
No, dismissed. They both turn and begin walking towards the door. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Let's go.
Come on,
Let's go, Mighty Mouse.
What if you get smooshed?
Ratatouille.
She doesn't poof. She.
Oh,
no. 8?
Oh, no.
8.
Oh, no.
You... Okay, here's what I'll do.
Let's go.
Roll a d6 for me. On a 1 to 3, the weight does just enough to get a hit point of damage to you. On a 4 to 6, you manage to shrug it off and not take any damage.
Do you have 1 hit point?
2.
How many hit points do you have as a rat?
It's gotta be 1.
It's gotta be a 1d4
1.
situation.
It's a 1d4.
Okay, roll.
Roll-
So you can't have less than a 1?
Roll a 1d4.
Oh my god, what if you get... Get a 4, get a 4, get a 4.
Runs happen.
Yeah, she loses
So-
I think she goes.
Let me
Yeah.
double check. Let me double check your offense.
Pumpkin out.
Please
She
be
grows 6 feet.
It's a 2. Yes!
You have 1 hit point.
Wait. A rat, a tiny beast.
Wait,
has
did you say roll a d4 or yeah, that's
Okay.
right. Okay, sorry.
So it says under rat, right?
Yeah.
What's it say for hit points?
It says 1, and then in parentheses it says 1d4 minus 1.
Okay.
Like what
Oh no, so you minus 1, so 1.
My cat was max 4.
Yeah. So, as you're listening in, both guards about face me and walking towards you, and you scramble away right as you feel the pressure of one of their heavy armored boots step down upon you. As it does, suddenly your vision reverts to eye level with the 2 wardens.
6 foot.
And they both kind of look at you, eyes wide, and the man behind the counter of the desk goes, and that's where we're gonna go ahead
Over the holiday.
Dead in 2022.
It's okay, I know what to do.
It hasn't been that long.
You do?
Burn them all out of here.
Oh, man.
I have a plan.
Good.
You have all holiday
Because that
together.
went south real fast.
1 on 3.
Oh, man.
It was the launching my head of like, all right, this is not a small, or this is a small entryway. You snuck under the door. They immediately turned to leave. I'm like, let's go ahead and roll. And if it had been a 10 or higher, you would have saved and it would have been fine.
Okay.
But yeah,
You're great.
It's okay.
You're great.
It's all
We're
good.
fine. We're fine. We're gonna figure
It's
it
all
out. We're
good.
gonna figure it out.
We're gonna figure this out next time.
Okay.
Oh man.
In 2022.
Tune in next year.
Alrighty, so we'll pick up there with Fern on her own and 3 wardens in the middle of a smolder spire factory with some sort of strange conspiracy going on.
Cool.
And we'll see you for that. Thank you all so much. Have a wonderful holiday break. We love you very much. And is it Thursday yet? No! Good night.